you know just how time-consuming it can be searching for royalty.
The voice of Jacksonville Pool. What's up, everyone? This is wrong screen. This is Tim Jones, the voice of Jacksonville Pool, here at my home location in Jacksonville APA. Welcome back to the live stream here. I'm joined by none other than Mr. J Money, Justin Lamont. What's up, brother?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Doing very well, my friend. Thank you for asking here. Let me get the score reset here. And then I was told it is Mr. Gary for
one of my old teammates, actually.
Yeah. 4-4 race here. And it's Gary versus Thomas Wells.
Should be a pretty good matchup. Even race.
Yeah, I think so. We've seen this kind of throw as a very common throw. This is start with fours is very typical, I would say.
Yeah, it's a good idea. You know, throw out a mid-rank there, and, you know, if you win, then you can play a low rank. If you lose, you can play another mid-rank or a higher rank. A little bit of a sideways leg for Gary. Still won it, though.
And also, guys, I do apologize if the post still shows I meant to update it here, and I forgot to click the button, but this is round number 3 here. The final round of the day. We'll be back tomorrow at noon. It looks like Gary won the lag there. Nicely done. We'll have this over here next to us so that we can change our camera views when we want to. That's all you gotta do. Just touch the screen wherever you want. There you go.
That's some pretty cool technology for you.
It's pretty snazzy. Pretty snazzy.
Still got a full house in here.
Yes, we do. Yeah, this is the round that we will finally start sending some teams on home, and they will not be returning with us tomorrow. So this is a one-loss side brackets, and if I remember correctly, based on the brackets too, tomorrow is single elimination now at this point as well.
Yeah, everything from here on out.
Yep. Let's see, tomorrow, round 4 for both the winner and one-loss side starts tomorrow at noon. And then we have a 4:30 and then a 7 p.m. round tomorrow as well. So 3 more rounds tomorrow. And then the wonderful, last but certainly not least, finals on Monday.
Yeah, he made a good shot on the one, but he hooked himself here, so he might have to. Oh, he's going to kick off the short rail.
He had the right idea on that. He definitely needed the angle to shorten up, but it just shortened up straight to the 8-ball instead. I don't know if I would have went that way originally, but.
Yeah, I probably would have went off the side rail just because you don't have to worry about the 8-ball at all. And the middle of the table is pretty much wide open.
Yeah, definitely.
Just hit up around here by the side pocket, let it bounce over.
And I definitely agree. It's way too early to go and use that timeout at this point.
Right.
I'm such a fan of using them, but.
Yeah, it's different when you're in league or tournament. You only get one in tournament, so you got to be a little bit more cautious when it comes to a timeout.
That you do.
Tough start here for Gary. Missed the ball in hand.
Yeah, he was shooting the down towards the bottom left. I don't know.
Got a nice little bump there.
He needs to come off the rail. It's not going to stick on it for him.
He's going to have to play a little bank shot here. So no 9-ball teams for you in the tournament, Tim?
Nope. So what happened, see what had happened was the teams I was on originally during the second to the last session of last year, which was my Wednesday night, I left, started my own team on Monday. Then also joined up Tuesday team. Tuesday team, we had just way too many new people for much of anything to really even be successful in playoffs. You saw that. But no, my Monday team is just didn't have enough time of being together really really get things rolling.
There's always next year, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely, and we're already on a great track as well.
Good. Tough start here for Gary. He's had ball in hand once, missed it, then he gave him ball in hand back again here. He's probably just got to get the first rack nerves out, just get settled in.
Yeah, he's got to be cautious. This this first racking doesn't feel like too big of a deal, but if it goes 10-0, it starts to feel like a really big deal real fast.
Yeah, because then you're looking at that guy basically being a 3. You spotted him 10 balls, so.
Ooh, nasty leave on that 6, though. It should slow him down some.
Just needs to buckle down here, get the money ball, get the break back, and turn it around in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Gary definitely has that capability for sure. So now I'm trying to think. Maybe I need to look here again. I don't know which round did they just play. Do you know by chance, Justin, if they just got done playing this previous round, or were they here this morning?
Will's team played just the previous round. They played so good and they lost. I'm not sure about Smokin Q. Oh, that's a good hit there, Gary. It's a good leave.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how I'd realistically say the last 2 matches between these teams are going to go. Kind of interested to see where the strategy comes in, how they decide to play it and everything overall, because it's been cool to see people's different thought processes overall, but we're seeing quite a few times where people are intentionally doing the throw-off here.
Right.
But in a little bit of a different sense where the higher player is being chosen to throw against the lower player.
Right.
Whereas quite a few times I'm kind of used to seeing it vice versa, where that 6 gets thrown up and they're like, we're throwing a 2. And you're like, wait a minute.
Sometimes it depends on the score, though. You have no choice. You just have to play your best player available and hope that they bring it home for you, give your next player a chance to keep it going.
True. Very, very true. Trying to use a little body English there. I saw that, Gary. Trying to curve his cue there to force the throw.
Not a bad leave here. You might be able to back cut the 7 in the side and make the 9 at the same time here.
Yeah, this will be a great opportunity here.
There it goes.
And it's drifting. Gets it. Nicely done. So it should be 6-1 here.
Yep, I think that's right.
Yep, 6-1. Yep, score confirmed. 3 overall dead total. Fairly decent start here for Mr. Thomas.
Yeah, now just split racks from here on out, and he'll win.
Yeah, that's a great way to think about it, too. Because then you start taking every rack on its just individual level instead of letting any of the pressure of everything else build on you.
Right.
And I love it, man. You'll hear me from time to time where I'm like, just count to 5.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I've had to count to 5. We can count. Let's count to 5.
Yeah,
that's it.
You hit your 5 points, you win the rack.
Yep.
From here on out. Very solid break. You made 2 on the break.
Golly. Well, he needs 3 more.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Oh, man. Strategy's already working well for him.
Exactly.
A little bad Leroy Brown.
That's right.
Yeah, buddy.
Classic.
Yeah. This is one of my favorites because my 7th grade social studies teacher, Mr. Vaughn, he knew how to play guitar, and he would, if we did good overall as a class on our test Friday, he'd bring out his guitar, and this is one of his favorites to play for us, and we loved listening to it. It was great.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was an interesting way to reward the class as a whole, because then the class got interested and started helping each other study.
Right.
Right, because we were all like, hey, like, we all need to have an 80 plus.
That's right.
Together, so.
It's Took a nice shot on the one ball there for Gary. He's got a good shot on the 3 here. A little bit of distance. He might be able to cut this in the side, though. He can play out the 7 as well, too, if he doesn't cut it enough.
Yeah, very true. Looks like he's trying to back.
Oh, he went for the combo. It looked like.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at the lead, too.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a little bad Leroy Brown right there.
That's right.
Goodness gracious.
I wouldn't want to shoot this ball.
Oh, is it not? Guys, give me just a moment here. Not a problem, Justin. All right, it should be. Hold on real fast, guys. It looks like it was trying to have an issue on Facebook for me. Guys, y'all can see me on Facebook and stuff, right? I know it accidentally said round 2 on it instead of round 3, but yeah, it definitely shows here. Okay. I don't know why it was wanting to act a little silly there, but should be live now, guys. Get on that Facebook, hit the share button for us as well. Ooh, nice little twofer there. Thomas up 11-3 right now. Nice stun, grabbing hold of the pocket point there. Thomas with a great opportunity here to make it 14-3. 3 dead balls overall from the previous rack, if so. Good speed and a good out. Nicely done. Very well played. What up, Matt? How you doing, brother?
Good. Good to be here.
Yeah, good to have you. Good to have you. Landon, we already got a couple people today, buddy. Feel free to check back tomorrow, but between Justin, Matt, and then I know Mr. Willie Moscone there asked to be in here as well, so they may be trading off a little bit in between the players. We already got several people lined up for tonight at least. Pretty solid break here overall in terms of the spread, but no love on the break, and doesn't look like a lot of extra room on that one, but he may still be able to cut that in that left-hand side pocket. Oh, yeah, it definitely cuts. Woo, nicely done. So, Matt, what you been up to today, bud?
Shooting, played pretty good today.
Yeah? And then I'm assuming y'all come back at noon tomorrow.
That's a good shot there.
Landon, I said for tonight we already got people, but for tomorrow there may be some opportunity. Man, nicely done. Good smooth stroke here. Honestly, I think in Gary's view too as well, it was very important to pick up that next point, and I know he wasn't going to have a lot to do with the 5 without doing a lot extra on that 4, so. Ooh, don't go in that side pocket. Come on. Yeah, come on up for the Mega Boom board. That is definitely tomorrow as well. Gonna be a good time. And then for those that weren't here today, y'all missed it. Predator was in the house, hanging out, selling some stuff. Also, we have Marianne on station here with all the wonderful APA swag there for you. And what a bank! Goodness gracious. But yeah, Marianne was over here. We had Nick as well in the back. Nick was handling some tips and cue repair. So we've had a pretty jam-packed day with a lot of people on site here. It's been kind of like a little expo to an extent. It's been nice. I know it isn't something that can always happen, but getting to have a main core manufacturer and somebody that promotes the snot out of billiards, such as Predator, here live on location was actually a real good treat. So, Gary swinging that a little hard here, caused the scratch in that bottom side pocket. 16:24 left in the race.
Yeah.
Matchup number 1.
Predator has some nice cues out there today.
Yeah. What was really cool was Miss Jackie was on stream. She was talking about the fact that even if she didn't have something that you wanted, they get it ordered and have it to you by Tuesday and drop it off here.
Nice.
I was like, wow. I was like, imagine if you're looking for a new cue, you play League, and you're like, well, I'm not going to be up there for League anyways, so I'll just be up there at League and get my new cue, go and order it. I was like, I like that. It's really fun. Especially because I don't know how much time they had to kind of pop up that little shop. So I don't know if this was last minute or something they've been playing for a couple weeks, but they did good. Gave out some bags as well. That was nice of them. And honestly, this pool hall, only one I know of in Jacksonville. I could be wrong, but so far I haven't seen Predator tables elsewhere. And if I remember correctly, I think, Chief, I know he said something on stream, but I believe he said some 9-foot Predators were coming too. I don't want to misspeak on that, but he talked about during the 8-ball World Qualifier while we were on the live stream. So I know it's okay to talk about because he announced it to the world then.
Yes.
But I just don't remember for sure if it was 9-footers. You want to say? Kelly update me here. Thomas actually goes by Gil here. So I'll actually change that. It looks like we got a timeout happening. I actually like this timeout here. I know it may seem simple, but no reason not to talk them through it. Just make sure these are 3 big points. That could make it 16-10. The overall split there, which actually I am for sure. No, that was a dead ball, right? I'll double check the score with the teams here in a moment, just make sure. Sorry, I was talking to Kelly for a moment. Oh, small miss right there. Tell you, Gary has got to get down pat though. I just noticed a lot of his extra body English, where he's trying to make what he knows needs to happen to the ball happen, but instead of using his cue to do the work, he's swinging his arm a little bit by the luck of it. Oh, gonna go past that side pocket and open up for opportunity on the top left-hand corner.
Any exciting matches today? I was playing, so I was stuck in the corner.
Gwen almost 20-0'd Sunny, and she needed to really put Christian's Angels back into it, and it was massive. It was really, really fun. I feel bad for Sonny, but even Sonny celebrated when he got it down to a 19-1 because he was like, man, I'm just basically being a professional racker here, and I mean, he was trying.
Sonny's a good shot too.
He is. Gwen did not leave him a lot of opportunity. Did not leave him a lot of opportunity at all here. And a nice out from Gil there. All right, give me just a moment here. We will double check the score because yeah, so it wasn't a dead ball. It's the ball went to Gil there. 19-8 is the confirmed score. But yeah, that was one of the exciting ones because round 1 was a little bit of a shutout here, and round 2 almost started like appearing the exact same order to where the other team was up 2 games to nothing. It was like I think it was like 36-4 or something. It was up there. It was up there. I'll have to pull it up again to remember here. My brain's a little shot right now, but Gwen's win really brought it back into perspective there for him. And we had a good sudden death match where Brian went up against Naomi, and Brian, like Naomi, made one for sure critical error, and she tried to do a kick shot, missed it quite a bit, and unfortunately with that, she gave him ball in hand, and Brian started running the mess out of everything. may have a little bit of run here. That 2 is open. There is enough gap in between it and the 9 that if he's on the left-hand side of it, should still be out of that top right-hand corner pocket. May have enough of an angle here to come off the top rail, back down just a little bit for the 3 on the right-hand side. There's some points to be had here, Matt.
There is.
Now, he's doing the same thing right. You saw that little extra. Guys, quit with the body English. It's hurting you, I promise. I promise. And Chad, I appreciate everybody for sticking around throughout the day with us. Oh, get some love off the 3 there on the side pocket. And now this table's opened up quite beautifully for him. I guess my only real concern is just the 7 ball with where the 5 is. Good try there. Long distance shot, but very close by Gary here. Now Gil has been showing off a little bit, showing out here. I wonder if he's just going to go straight for the bank. He's going to have good eyes on the 4 regardless. I feel like the bank's open a little bit. It might be a little short, but I can let it open up just a tiny bit here. What you think about that, Matt?
Well, let's see if he's a dog lover or not. Yeah, the bank. Yeah, bank's like probably a 2-way. So if he even gets it, oh, he went long.
Very surprising. Back cut option now for Gary here, but man, I don't envy this one. This one's tough. He's got a lot of distance on him. Luckily that 3 ball's out as far as it is, so it definitely works. And he overcuts it. Good try. It's a little love on the 9. Just sends it down here. Doesn't make it.
A little fast.
Yep.
It's one thing I noticed about these tables on the bank shots, they play a little short, so you got to accommodate for it.
Yeah, you gotta let them develop. It'll really shorten up. They'll even get a little wonky to the look of it to an extent. Oh, and ball in hand.
Might be the opportunity.
Yeah. Let's see here. 5 points to the left on the table could potentially make it 22-14. That'd be a good little run here, especially if he can control the break. Take the 5 top left, roll up just a little bit. 7 top right, go on back for the 8 top left. Come back down here for the 9 bottom left here. Oh, take a timeout with him. Yep, there it is. The moment he lined that up here, there's a way easier path here of least resistance, I would say. Not say you can't go this way if the 7, let's see here. Can't see from his point of view. But if the 7 goes by.
Just roll the 5 up a little bit.
Yeah.
7, 8, it's.
Yep.
You don't even got to be perfect on these shots.
No.
It's going to be there.
No, because even if he's off to where he sends the cue ball, like let's say he rolls up a little too far and he's going to send the cue ball down this way. I mean, he's still got to hit on the 8 to where it's going to send the cue ball back down table regardless. I mean, he's got plenty of room for opportunity here. And like you said, he ain't got to be perfect. He just ain't got to follow up that much.
No.
Let's still make it happen. Back cut it now. I'm a little worried about the scratch potential of this shot. Good shot. Good try. Yeah, I wonder if nerves are getting to Gary on this one a little bit. I always try to tell people when they're playing first here, just try to take it with a grain of salt here at this point.
Playing first, just don't get blown out. Just give your team opportunity to be in it still.
Yeah, 14, like losing 6 to 14, for instance, is nothing crazy. Not saying it's what you want to do, but I'd say anything less than a 15.5 doesn't feel so bad one way or the other. 15.5 is when it starts to hurt a little bit. I always think in my head, because of math, I'm like, man, I was like, they got a 3x on us. I'm like, I hate that. Oh. Small miss there. 7-9 combo is up for grabs and has to essentially be taken. I don't see any way out of it. So as much as I'd love to have the opportunity for more points.
That'll work.
And he gets it. All right, wait for score confirmation here, but at 22-12 with 4 total dead.
East Table's probably a little bit faster than what people typically play on. So,
I definitely agree.
even playing on an 8-foot table, like you're figuring you're to roll the ball up a foot or two. On these, it's going to probably run out 3 or 4 feet. So you got to adjust for it.
Yes, you do. Yeah, somebody in chat even said that too. They were like, "Are they shooting fast or tables fastest?" Tables are definitely fastest. They are shooting fast too. We had two opponents that were already just going at it pretty quickly with their speed. But I was like, regardless, even if they weren't, I said it's still going to appear fast to you no matter what. So. Oh, unfortunate scratch there on the corner pocket. 6 ball is dead and out of here. One and 2 in great position here. Might be a little tough to finagle something for the 3 because where the 2 is, and the 4 and 9 kind of playing blocker there. But you can get 2 very, very important points here. All right, it was 11-22 going in to this rack, by the way, guys. Sorry about that. He's banking it. Oh, going for the combo.
That might be blocked.
Yeah, looks like you got a decent leave out of it.
I thought that ball went top right. He should have taken a better look at it.
Yep. Yeah, I felt like he shot that pretty fast. Hey, there's Cheyenne. He's back over here. Ball in hand like that. Gil signals over there to Gary, letting him know. There we go. Timeout being called. Guys, I'm going to step away for just a quick second here, leave you in Kelly and Matt's hands for just a moment, guys. Right back.
Hey, Matt. Oh, nope. Matt's gone too.
Okay.
I said, hey, Matt, and you took your headphones off.
Now, got it.
Oh.
You turn the volume down? Huh? You turn the volume down?
No, I didn't.
Are you doing score?
Matt is.
I don't have to do innings, do I?
No, just the one.
Nope, no innings on here, just ball count. Gil's been putting together a good match, huh? up, Matt?
I'm on live now. I had to like read some wires.
Like I keep saying things to you, and I don't think you know I'm talking to you.
I
And you're
couldn't
the
hear
only one
anything.
that can hear me.
I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, you couldn't hear anything in your headphones?
No, I had to like readjust the wires.
Oh,
Good shot there, good
I
catch.
literally kept saying things to you, and it was just like silence. I was like, oh, okay.
No, wasn't ignoring you.
Oh. Oh, I thought we might see the 9 go in there. Just the right speed to leave it for Gary there. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot to do a secret word this time. Hey, guys, while Tim's not here, I'm having some trouble thinking of a secret word. Can you guys, like, give them to me? And I don't know, maybe he won't see the comments. Let's see. So, Matt, are you on a team in it?
actually, I played very well today.
You did. And you guys aren't playing this round then?
No, we have we don't play till tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow at noon.
I didn't know that. Now I know. I can sleep in.
Tomorrow at noon. Yep, you can sleep in. No need to do late nights and early mornings. That was the whole goal with making some schedule changes, is make it more comfortable for everybody.
You got a better view than me. Is that 7? Can you even get a little piece of it?
He can cheat the pocket and
There you
get
go.
it. Yeah, I mean, it's a slim slice, but he definitely has it. I don't know who this is given a timeout with him.
I do not know.
Yeah, I don't recall his name. Well, he got the good hit. I thought he could cheat the pocket on it and just make contact. I think he actually managed to overcut it a little.
That's what it looked like.
And actually, the lead worked out pretty well, too, so I wouldn't be that upset about that. Let's see what this... Ooh, I thought he had it. So we got Gary here, who's a 4. Where he currently sits, he's at 3 points. He needs to get up to 15 balls.
That's not right. Gary hit the 7. He just put it ball in hand.
There was it ball in hand, or? I wasn't watching. And he took ball in hand? I was looking at the paper. Well,
See, so
it
that's-
has moved on. That was another 4 points there for Gil. And we'll get a score check, but that might put Gil
30-12,
just
one
one
ball.
away. Yep, score check is verified. It is 30-12. So Gil just needs to make one on the break to bring it home for the team. And if Gil does get that one on the break for the team, then it will be a 17-3 win. That's a pretty good win.
Let's see if Gil puts some age into it.
There you go.
You need one ball.
One ball. Let's see what he comes up with here. Oh, the 3 ball almost went.
One stuck pretty good.
Oh, wow. Not only is the one stuck pretty darn good, but he didn't even get the one ball he needed. Gosh,
No.
we're going to see him battered around here for just a minute. Will Plumstead stepping up and calling a timeout for Gary. Will's a skill level 6. This is a hard hit.
It's very hard. You got to go.
2 rails.
Oh, we got it. Good hit.
Wow, nice hit. That was a very nice hit at a critical moment. Don't give ball in hand is the goal.
No. Oh, you're fine.
Well, what's up, y'all?
Hey, hey.
How's it been since I've been gone?
Gil just needs 1.
Oh, wow. Almost missed the last of the matchup here. Goodness gracious.
Well, thank goodness you came back.
Yeah, right?
I was going to have to come around the other side of the desk here.
You fix this names?
Yeah.
Oh, that might work out.
Man, Gil has really ran away with this one.
Yes.
What does 12 points put Gary to? I'm sure y'all already said it.
Yes.
I see you on the score sheet.
3. Yeah. 17
That's
to
tough.
3 right now. He's got to get all the way to 15 to pick up that next point.
That is very tough.
I forgot to pick a secret word, so I'm still working on it.
Oh, you're all good? We definitely got to do it again for tomorrow.
I haven't done a drawing yet for last
Ooh.
round.
Yeah, there was quite a few participants.
I know that
I saw like 8 or 9 total.
JT has another
Bare minimum.
list for me he's going to give me.
It's not a bad lead right there.
So I got to get his list, and then we'll pull that.
There we go. And guys, if y'all aren't sure what we're talking about, if you go on Mike and Kelly APA, their Facebook page, because they could not post it to Jacksonville APA, they were able to keep me in the dark of a phrase that I normally say or word. We had the round 1 and round 2. Round 2 was a small miss, and every time I said it, you had a phrase that you had to say as well, and that entered you in for a raffle to potentially get into a free singles board, which was huge. I like free singles boards.
Deborah Skaggs got the first one.
Yep.
She's going to confuse me with that Facebook name being different.
Right.
She got the first one, and then, yeah, you need to do the drawing for the second one, and you might see another secret word coming for this round.
There's Kit right already doing the phrase from the last one. Ouch. Small miss. Ouch. I have the little carom here. Gary's got to get some extra points here flowing. Let's see, as a 4. And he still needs 3 more points past that to get to a 16-4. Who? Tim Jones. What's up, John Hummel? How you doing, brother? Gil has the opportunity to close out right here. And he will. Big congrats. 17-3. Double check it. Yes, sir. Man. Huge, huge, huge points. What you think about that, Matt?
Ooh, that was good shooting by Gil.
Yes, it was.
His demeanor never changed. He didn't really get rattled. He just made balls.
Yeah, he definitely did. And guys, I do apologize. My voice is starting to act up a little bit here. All right. Well, I think well, I'm trying to actually remember now who put up first. I do not remember. Let me ask Will here. Yeah, so Will and team for Pocket Pounders put up first. So throwing blind next will be Smokin Q. Let's see who they're going to go with. I would assume probably another low to mid now. Team Smokin' Q does only have Cheyenne as their highest at a 6, along with Timothy as a 6. And the rest are Eric and Richard as 5s. You have Thomas, along with Ricky and Chad there as their 4s, and then Heather as a 3.
Now, if you're pocket pounders, what you have to do is you got to get a win.
Yeah.
You got to get some points back.
Yep. Even a smaller win, a nice little 13-7, still starts taking care of some business and allowing you to pull right back into this. 17-3 hurts though. That's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
Guys, while we are waiting on them to let us know, don't forget, here's some of your final opportunities here to qualify for the fall regionals coming up here. We do have the Mega Boom tomorrow, 5 p.m. here, live in 9-Ball Heaven, and which, if we get a full field, 6 will qualify for regionals, and it's only $25 per player. It's one of your best chances, best opportunities here. I will tell you the way they normally line it up is they go in order of skill level. So if you get done sooner, rather than towards the back half of that matchup, far more likely you will stay in range of your skill level and be with like skill level people. Now, if you keep missing your opportunity, once it gets down to that nitty-gritty and that last 6 person, you could be going up against a higher skill level 9 or something like that may not, you may not like as much. Not say you can't win.
No.
The bracket's there and the handicap is there for a reason, but it definitely becomes tougher. I'll say that much. So make sure to take advantage of those opportunities coming up. We were showing this shot off from Keith earlier. Just replaying it anytime I bring this scene live here. Keith doing a nice draw shot earlier with a little bump off the floor, getting perfect shape. He's running good on that rack.
He's a good shot.
Yes. Robert says, good job to Gil. Good job indeed here. I don't know. I see Will with a cue. Thank you, Will. All right, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Throwing some of the high skill levels. Both of these guys are 6s. Let's get the team updated here. There we go. I didn't figure we would already have this happening, but it was Smokin' Q's time to throw, so they, of course, threw Tim. What's up? Okay. So Will and team may have felt the need to respond in kind against another 6, but I do like to throw because of Smokin' Q already being the lead, though. But I also thought, I don't know, I kind of figured with them being the lead, I would have maybe thrown a little bit lower. That way there's no pressure later on just in case.
Zero pressure.
Yeah.
You're up that big, throw your worst player.
Yeah.
Get it over with.
I'm just always scared because teams seem to have this bad habit of literally like holding on to like a very new lower skill level player for sudden death. And I mean, they just get super frazzled, man. It's tough. It is so tough.
Especially in cities, like the pressure adds up. Like you waited all year for this, so it's.
Yeah, if you have a max team of 8, you know there's 14 eyeballs staring at you right there behind you, behind every shot that you take. And you're sitting there the whole time, you're like, am I going to cost us the trip to Vegas? Oh, no, that might have just cost us. Oh, no, that shot again. You start adding all that undue pressure. So I don't know. I mean, I kind of don't blame them. Keep on the gas pedal. There is something to be said about it, but at the same time, if I had somebody on my team that was a lower skill level that I don't feel I don't want to say most confident, but I feel that doesn't always handle the pressure as well. I'll say it like that because there's some of us, there's some high ranks that don't handle the pressure well either, for just being honest. And if that's the case and I have a low rank that fits that mold, I think I agree with you, Matt. I think you throw them and take advantage of the 17-3. You're not talking about a 14-6 lead. Your 17-3 is massive. So
some teams just like to step on the gas pedal. They're not letting off. What we saw with City's 8-ball, it came back to bite them at least once.
Yes, we did. Yeah, it's definitely definitely interesting. I always think there's something to be said about paying attention to this. Also, guys, for a lot of people, too, that have not been in this environment, I'd very much welcome you to rewatch the streams and pay just close attention, kind of get this stuff underway and start understanding the thought process behind why certain people are throwing certain ways and why is it working for their team. I don't think there's an end-all be-all strategy that functions well as a catch-22 for every single team out there. I think there is something to be said that there is different strategies for different style of teams in terms of what skill levels you have and stuff like that. But
some teams are so consistent; they'll throw the same lineup 1 through 5.
Yes, they will.
Sometimes you got to get outside the box to pull you in that direction to get you another win. Good shot there.
Nice early 9. 6 dead here total. Tim up 4-0. And he's going to keep control of the break here. Nicely done. Not a bad way to start. And guys, I don't know if they're going to do it again for tomorrow, because obviously we won't know all the teams involved for tomorrow's first stream, but I would like to encourage you that if you enjoyed voting for the first stream table today, that you definitely let Mike and Kelly know and tell them how much you appreciate that. Make sure you thank them for the live stream too. Mike and Kelly, put forth a lot of time, money, and effort towards this. They do hire me for this. I've had some people ask me that before. I am hired for this position.
Worth every penny, Tim.
I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot. I don't always know what I'll have outside of Jacksonville for jobs, although I've been blessed. That blessing could go away one day. So I always try to make sure and tell them thank you, and I appreciate it so much knowing that, I got local events. It's nice to not always have to drive 4 hours, and sometimes it's fun to drive 4 and 5 hours and go to some crazy different places I've never been to before, or in a major case, getting to go to a completely different country. That door would have never opened without Mike and Kelly. That was a funny situation how Montreal came to be. So Tim remaining in control here, has good eyes on the 1 and could have good shape on the 2 here. You need to let it fly a little bit, but I think he got it good. He's past that 5, and I think I would have let it go a little bit. Maybe use a hair of outside there on that shot too, but he's got eyes on it at least. And honestly, every single point is just making things more pressure being added to Will. Will's a team captain. I've been in this position before, and this is one of those situations. Will hasn't even had a chance at the table, but he's feeling every bit of more pressure for every single point that Tim puts on because of the 17-3 loss. As a captain, you want to reverse that so badly. So. All right, Tim's stance. All thing he did there was he tried to force a little too much, but overall, I think he's got a pretty firm bridge, a good stance here. He's done it right by keeping Will on the sidelines there, but he's gonna have to be at least knowledgeable of how well Will plays. Hey, Miss Carrie, how you doing? Carrie says, smoking cues indeed here in the house. And Will is on the board. Make it at the same time? No. Wow. I'm a little shocked. I'm a little shocked. Cheyenne giving Gil a good fist up there and said, smoking. Very nice done, celebrating Gil's huge win just a moment ago. Tim has enough room here to do the 1 rail, and where that 4 and that 7 sitting, he should be in good shape for this. Wow, comes across it just a little bit. So the angle shortened up a little bit. He hit on the bottom side of that 4 ball and kept it from flipping into the 7 at all. That was a very tough thing. I bet if that was set up another 100 more times, he'd have a problem doing that 10 more times to try to keep it from hitting that 7. A little bit unlucky circumstance there. But not a bad leave out of it. Will in a tough position, force it on top of the key ball almost. He's got a little gap there. Just
so hard. You
Two
can
fingers.
hide a ball better on an 8-foot table. Even a 9-foot table, 7-foot tables, you really can't hide that ball.
That's very true. Very true.
Great shot.
I like sevens because I feel like sevens, you know, allow you to really keep a lot on the gas a lot more. It's, you know, I was laughing because there's some people that were like, I don't want to warm up on a 9-foot and then go to a 7. I'm like, why? You're literally going from a tougher table to an easier table. It's absolutely a good option. The only thing that it really, in my opinion, really messes you up on, and you tell me how you feel about it, we talked about it earlier with the banks, is the bank situation. If you're so used to banks on one size table, sometimes making that adjustment for that 1 or 2 foot less is really tough, and especially when tables like these bank short anyways. Oh, gets it.
When in doubt, hit it hard.
Yeah. Yvonne, what's going on here? Says nice shot, Will. And my dear, oh. Dice just get it all right there and just finish it. And my dear, what's your relation to Mr. Will there? Is it Yvonne? It's probably Yvonne. I'm so sorry if I messed up your name here. Should be 7-7. He just closed all the gap here, if I see it right. Want to check with Joel. Seven indeed here. Well, welcome, Will's mom. Glad you're here to support him. I know he'll be excited to see that here in a moment. I don't want to tell him while he's shooting there, but I'm sure that is going to make his day. So thank you for being an awesome parent, being here to support your child. I will tell you, it means more than some people will ever know. Four's going to roll close over here. Really good break. 2 on the break there. And Will with the first opportunity now to take the lead. Hey, Mr. Bill's in the chat too. Let's go. Mr. and Mrs. Plum said, glad y'all are here. Again, very much so. I just don't know if that will bother him one way or the other here, positively or negatively, to know he's got some family eyes watching. So I don't want to be like, hey, your mom and dad are in stream. Some people add on that extra pressure for no reason, but I know for sure after it's said and done, he'll be happy, or if you already messaged him, or if he told you he was on the live stream, I'm assuming, so. But seriously, glad y'all are here. I see Kelly holding a little baby over there now. I wonder whose baby she's got. Is it baby Bubs over there? Little baby Burgess here. Oh.
Zach's playing Ash. That's going to be a good match.
Oh, is he really? Oh my gosh, that is a fantastic matchup. That is a good heads-up match. That is for sure. Wow.
Ooh.
Small miss there. Oh, man, look at that leave, too. He was right on it. He would have still been close to that, too, had he made that one.
I think you can still see it now.
Mandy says, let's go, Wilford. Second mama watching from far. There we go. He's just going to have to clip the side of it. Oh, no, he can see plenty of it. Never mind. Man, I apologize, by the way. My allergies been acting up lately. My eyes get super dried out and mad. So I've been getting quiet, messing with my eyeballs too much. This run is on now. She needs to pull back on this just a little bit.
A little too hard.
Yeah, he did a little poke at it. He needed to be kind of low on it. He didn't have to pull back too much. He did get where he wanted to be, though. He wanted that angle to get back downfield. That 5 would have led him right down to that 6 just fine. We're going to play it smart here, go for a defense, but it leaked out a little bit. I don't think the side pocket's open. The bank should be, though. Guys, for anybody just tuning in here, this is matchup number 2 for the final round of the night here. We will be back live tomorrow at 12.
Are Kelly and them going to do the vote?
I don't know if they're going to do another vote for tomorrow or not. I'm not sure if they, I don't know if they're going to have enough time, to be honest with you. Might be a little tough to get some people out there to go through it since it starts at noon. And they won't know, I mean, realistically, until all this is done, they won't know what teams, unless they're for sure just going to put a winner side match on it. If they're going to for sure do a winner side match, they could do a vote right now, but oh no.
Big opportunity for Real to capitalize on this.
How you playing this, Matt? What you doing here, brother?
I don't know if he's going to draw that ball back, come off the rail.
I almost wonder if he can essentially 2 to 3 rail it by kind of being, ooh, there's my magical draw in there. But kind of being at a little bit of an angle. Yeah, he's going to be closer to it than what I would.
Yeah, he's going to draw it back.
Yeah, it should hopefully come off and back on down and over will be the goal there. Look at that. Almost like I know what I'm doing here.
If he had Thompson on that ball, that's just so much blue to cover. You don't know what that ball's going to do.
Slow down. There we go. Well, the only problem with this is Tim is not fearful of doing the bank shots. And it looks like it may be open a little bit, which may work out better on this table because we talked about it banking short. So he's got to kind of stab at it, if so, to shorten the angle up to where it needs to be.
Oh, he went long.
He went long, yeah. Oh, that was my only fear of going long. Oh, man, I do that too much. I do that too much myself. It happened to me this past week. I did that exact same shot. I was like, I'm going to go long, let it open up a wide. I was like, it'll be a two-way, and if I miss, it'll sit up against that top short rail for me. Yep, well, the object ball absolutely made it to the top short rail, and that cue ball went right in that corner pocket just like his did. I forced it right in there with my extra English. I was so upset, too, because I was like, I kind of figured it'd come back this way. I was like, I should have really taken an extra second to look at this.
This is where you get to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
Do you make that 7, play a defense on the 8, or do you try to make the 7 and get shape on the 8?
See, I think I'm going to focus on making and just defense the 8. I don't really feel like I can. I feel like I do too much to try to get shape here. Oh, it's going to drift so close to that corner. Yeah, the only other thing he really had there is he could have went defensive on that 7, and he could have had such a thin slice just to send the 7 up table and hopefully leave it close to the short rail again. But he was in a little bit of predicament to try to do something. But if I was going to try to go for the 8 afterwards, I would have done a lot of force follow. But I just feel like I don't know. I feel like I overcook him a little bit, you know?
Will was trying to put that 7 on the 8.
Yeah.
He just overhit it.
Yeah, I feel like in my shots, anytime I try to do too much force follow, I'm burning it like a bad baked potato in the oven.
These rails too. Some of them, like, they're out there. That's like a trampoline.
Yep. See, now, do you prefer force follow on that, or do you prefer using bottom on that shot? There's a lot of people to use bottom there and pulled it back.
It's wherever you feel comfortable with.
I've
done both.
Yeah. Yeah, I've again, that one I know I don't overcook, so I use force follow instead. I trust it a little better. But that's one of my.
It seems like follow always. The English is always a grab on a top shot versus a bottom shot. You might like hit a stun shot versus you're trying to draw that ball back, and it's
13-11, perfect. All right, see you in just a moment, Matt. Appreciate you, bud. Oh, here, I got you. Yeah, I definitely agree, guys. I'd love to know too if y'all saw the 8-ball to the 9 shot. Are y'all somebody that prefers to do force follow and use some top there and go around like he did, which I personally would prefer on that shot, or do y'all like to use bottom, pull back on it, and take the 9 in the same top right-hand corner pocket? It is almost a tomato. It's one of those shots I get people literally just commenting for days if I post that on Facebook as for what the quote-unquote right way to do it. It would literally just be a giant split behind it, but I don't know. I definitely agree. I think force follow grabs a little better. Overall, I think Matt kind of hit the nail on the head. I think with bottom, you may end up doing because if he stunned where that 8 was, he was going to leave himself a tougher shot on the 9. Tim back in the lead, but Will's done a very nice job. I mean, Tim was up 7-0. Will tied it and then took over the lead. Now Tim is back up. And a little bit of predicament with this 1 ball. Side pocket's open, but that man is having to shoot. That man is having to shoot over the 5 ball.
Go to Jacksonville APA on Facebook or on YouTube, and we're live on there. Jacksonville APA Facebook page or YouTube page.
Well, what's up, Mr. Willie Moscone?
Tim,
What's up, bud?
what's going on, brother? How are you?
Man, I'm well. I'm blessed, brother. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Doing
Awesome.
well. First time on the stream today.
Yes, sir. Have you had a good day today, though?
Yeah. My
buddy.
team, we had a bye first round, so we didn't have to be here till 2:30 today. We won, fortunately. So
There we go.
we won't have to be back till tomorrow at noon.
Tomorrow at noon. Isn't that nice? Man, that's such a good day.
Yeah, absolutely, man. My team shot great. I didn't miss the ball.
Did you not shoot today?
I didn't have to play. So,
With the way, by the way, his tone kind of gave it away a little bit, but he turned directly to me. I'm just looking at him out the peripheral of my eyes, and he just like turned to me as soon as he said, "I'm like, wait a minute, I know where this joke's going."
yeah, didn't miss the ball. If anything, I would have had to play in sudden death, but didn't have to. We won in 4.
Hey, there you go. That's a little tougher than our ball to close out in 4 sometimes.
Yeah. We went down the first rack, or I guess the first match, and then the next 3 racks we shot great. Put it
There
on
you
them.
go. Good.
All right, so who's this guy? Tim.
Yep, that is
Smokin
Tim
Q's.
at table here.
I'm not familiar with this team.
Yeah, Smokin Q's got Mr. Cheyenne on it.
Is that Beaches?
Actually, I gotta look it up here. Yeah, I think they are beaches though.
All right.
Yeah, they are. They
Nice back cut on that 2 ball here. Comes around.
are. Yeah, Tim's been shooting well. I really like his kind of like stance and bridge overall. I think he's very smooth.
He's a 7.
They're both 6s.
Oh, 6 is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 4 is it? Okay, 6.
Yep, both 6s. So Smokin Q's up 17-3. Matt and I were kind of talking about this, and maybe if you look at the roster, maybe you'll do a little different. So it was Smokin Q's put up for matchup number 2, and so they put Tim as their 6. Matt and I were talking as well. Like I would have put one of my lower ranks that maybe don't deal with pressure as well.
Sure.
And again, if I have somebody that fits that build, maybe I don't have anybody on my team that's like, hey, like my team's ironclad and I know it. And then I would have still thrown Tim as a 6. But what's your thoughts about it? I think get your low rank out of the way, give them the least amount of pressure possible. And what's your thoughts here?
So they're up 17-3 going into this rack.
Going into this matchup.
This match, yes.
This matchup number 2.
No. I'm never throwing a 6.
Yeah. You're
Never throwing your high rank. Go ahead. You have the advantage. Go ahead, throw a low rank.
Yep. It was an interesting throw. It was very. I mean, obviously you got to do what's best for your team.
Sure.
And you know your team better than everybody else. So obviously our viewpoints is kind of I guess a more generalized viewpoint and a general statement. Hey, you put some frosting on the cake, right? That's what we generally do. Some people want to just put some fruit. Okay, that's fine. That's you. You got to do what's best for you, right? But in most cases, I think Matt said it, I said it, you said it.
I mean, you have to look at it like this. You're up 17-3.
Yeah.
You are in the driver's seat.
Yep.
Go ahead, Put your low rank out there. If they get a win, it's great, right?
Phenomenal, yeah. You still got
If
your high rank
not-
to bring it home.
If not, you're still in this.
Yep.
Even if they 17 through you, you're going into the third match with a tie score.
Yep.
Nothing hurt.
Yeah. I mean, even worst case scenario, even if they lose 0-20, it's 17-23.
Yeah.
It's a 6-point ball game difference.
Yeah.
Overall, that's it. Period.
Yeah, you're
Like,
in the driver's seat. I'm saving my best player. I assume he is.
Yeah,
their
he's
best player?
one of the top two. So Tim and Cheyenne are the 2 6s on the team. Eric and Richard are 5s. Gil, a.k.a. Thomas, who played, was the 4. They still have a 3 and 2 other 4s
Yeah.
they could have done as the options for what we're kind of
Yeah.
discussing here. So,
I mean, I guess my only thought that Tim had was like, let me just go out there and put it on him.
yeah. And, I mean, it's not impossible. I mean, right now he has had the lead for a majority of the matchup against Will. It was 7-0 to right off the start with an early 9 situation happening. Will brought it back, tied it right back up, and then broke away a little bit. Tim broke back further and went back ahead the lead as well.
Yeah.
But
I mean, my thing is with these 7-footers, 7-foot, predators here, 6s are probably going to play even.
Yeah.
It's probably going to come down to the last couple balls, typically.
Yep.
Same thing with 7s and 8s. 9s, it might get a little out of hand because breaking runs. They're running out.
yeah, they definitely are.
I mean, I'm definitely saving my best player, especially if I'm in the driver's seat. I don't want to throw my best player out next. Blind? Did you throw a blind?
So Smokin Q 3 blind. They threw Tim.
Yeah, that's
And
just
so Pocket Pounders responded by throwing Will, which to an extent I felt like they didn't have much of a choice.
sure.
But to throw even or higher,
Yeah.
I don't think they could do the cut game there and throw a 2 against them.
Sure.
I think that would have been a very risky business call. And 9-ball, maybe 8-ball, maybe. Assuming like it would be a 3-0 in favor of Smokin Q, then maybe throw your low in there potentially. But
Yeah.
I think Pocket Pounders had to respond this way, unfortunately.
Yeah. You got to play it out. Play it out.
Definitely missing one.
We should be okay here. He didn't cut it enough. That's tough. You got
Yes,
to make
it
that
is.
ball.
Yep. I see him beat himself up a little bit over it.
Got to make that ball. You make that ball, you're back in it because you probably got to make the 8 and possibly 9. But little cut on this ball. Cue ball should go not
2,
flying, but
2, possibly 3 rails.
if you put outside, it would go 2 rails.
Yep.
Kind of hard to judge this ball though because it's such a thin cut almost.
It really is. Even Tim's kind of taking a extra moment here to take a look here. He's also giving DJ in the background a second to take his shot.
Sure. We just played that team.
Yeah, I was happy again to see DJ. He's like, hey man, I might get to go back to back.
That's
for
right.
8 and 9. I was like, go get it. I mean, you already got 2 teams in it and 8.
Oh, good speed.
Yeah, good. I didn't think
Good
he could hold it
speed.
that much.
Me either.
That was amazing. That's
Drop.
why I automatically assumed the 2 rails potentially.
Just draw this ball back a little bit. You're out.
Yeah. Wow. Just don't pop up on it. He did this earlier where he popped up trying to do a draw shot. Gotta stay low.
Doesn't look like he's. No, I could tell by the, I wasn't one to jinx him, but I could tell by the way he was cueing, he wasn't low enough on that
Yeah.
ball. That was basically a stop shot.
Yeah.
He pushed him outside. It looked like on it. I'm surprised that ball stayed there. That's crazy.
Me too.
Now
Yeah,
he's
that was very similar.
now he's a thin cut here.
He's got an amazing stroke otherwise. Like that
Oh,
would
good
be
shot.
The only thing, if I have to nitpick something on him, his draw ability is the thing that would be, I would say, is holding him back the most. Because that's what you just saw right there. Picture us for what happened earlier.
Sure.
That's the exact same setup.
Sure.
Let me double check the score here. But yeah, it's low. And I've even, 19-15, perfect. So I was off by 1 point for Mr.
One
Will there.
ball, yeah.
There we go. But, I know, like, I've worked with Mike before, for instance, on working on draw and stuff, and I love it, too, because, there's a cool little drill where, you are 1 diamond away, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to stop,
Sure.
and then
You bring it back a
you're
little.
bringing it back 1 diamond,
Yep.
1 diamond, 1 diamond, then you bring it back 2 diamond, 2 diamond, 2 diamond, and you just keep on repeating, and then you go forward one diamond, you keep rinse, wash, and repeating, right?
I like that.
And what's nice is that if you start doing that drill, what's cool is my initial thought when I first started learning draw is that I got to give it a lot. I got to really get it going.
No.
Low and slow works. It's amazing. It actually does. You can actually still pull back that one diamond low and slow, and you ain't got to punch into it as much as some people think.
No, that's
Gotta hit it
that's
in
the
the right
common
spot.
mistake that I guess I would say inexperienced players.
Yeah.
You think you have to put a bunch of speed on the ball, a bunch of power, but as long as if you watch the pros, it's all about the connection that you have with your cue
Yep.
to that ball. As long as you go through the ball,
Yep.
you see them, they make it look effortless. They're not rearing back and smoking this ball, you know what I mean? But it's all about how pure you hit that ball.
Yes.
That's all it is. That's
Yep.
all it is. I mean, if you get it good, you don't even need any power on the ball, and it'll go.
Yep.
It'll go a whole table.
And the only thing you got to be careful of is, hitting it too slow at bottom will automatically turn into top.
Yep.
And so you will end up doing a follow that you did not mean to do and can cost you severely. So
Well, the only reason if that happens, that means you didn't go through the ball.
nope, you didn't.
If you go through the ball, you're good. Watch this 1-9 here. There's a chance.
Yeah. It's pretty open.
There's a chance here. Honestly, if you just look at this one as if like you got to just make the one,
Yep.
you probably will make the 9.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you end up clipping the right-hand side of the 9, but yeah, I agree with you. The only thing I hate for him on this one is he's going to have a longer bridge.
Yeah, he fixed it. He's bridging over 7.
Yeah, I like that a little better. Here.
Yeah.
But look how firm his
Ooh.
bridge. I mean, his bridge is really firm. Like he's very, like, again, I know I'm nitpicking about the bottom draw part for
Sure.
Mr. Tim here, but
Sure.
like I said it before too, that bridge is solid, man. That thing is a rock. It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, and that's 9. Look at
Oh, no go.
he went
Good
for
try, yeah.
it. And that's another thing as far as like if there's any like lower ranked people that's listening in, you want to have a firm, solid, base, what we would call a bridge.
Yep.
For your cue, because that's going to give you a straighter shot.
Yes, 100%. Whether it's open bridge, closed bridge, London bridge.
London Bridge. Never seen that one.
Fergie's Bridge.
Dames Point.
Dames Point. We don't talk about another bridge. But yeah, it doesn't matter which it is. It's just that firmness. I mean, literally one of the first things, if you go and have like a lesson with Joey Gray, he's going to talk to you about your bridge.
Yep.
He wants to see, he wants to study, he wants to take before and after photos.
That's all
Yeah,
about.
100% do it.
I mean, you're talking about fundamentals. That's going to be
Yeah.
the first thing that comes up.
Yeah.
Bridge.
Yep.
I mean,
It's got to. Nothing else can follow without that part.
now, I can't tell on our screen here, but we got the 2 ball. It looks like if you make good connection with it, the 9 ball's going.
Yep. Yeah, and again, this is one of the situations where you just kind of got to go for it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Even if you undercut it, it goes, oh, perfect. Watch out, cue ball.
Yep.
There we go.
Nicely
All right, so
done.
we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Five
dead.
Bring it back down to 1 here because my thing does not like double digits. So technically 11 dead overall and should be.
Did Will make a ball on that one? I'm not sure. No, 15,
Yeah.
right? He came
Yeah.
into it as 15, so.
24-15 is what I got. I'm hearing 24-15. Wait for Joel to confirm. I love seeing this for just finally a moment in time. By the way, they were here right before I was for sure, running around like chickens with their hair cut off. Just make sure everything was up and running smoothly. But it is nice to see Mike and Kelly taking a breath for a second. Kelly literally holding baby Burgess over there, aka baby Bubs.
Burgess.
Baby Burgess there, yeah. Baby Bubs.
Let's go. Is that you at Jasper?
Yep.
24. Yep.
Yep, 24-15. Score confirmed, baby.
Tim, how you been breaking? I guess how would you break on the 9?
So I'm actually kind of a fan. I like being almost one full diamond over and the 2 diamonds up, so I'm actually just a little bit further up than he is,
So
right
you're, I
about
guess-
there.
So you're bridging on the table, on the actual.
Yeah,
felt.
I'm bridging on
Not
the
on the
felt. I prefer that. I like giving my good force follow. I will change it from time to time, depending on if I feel like I'm just not getting any progress at all on what I'm trying to get.
On these 7-footers?
Yeah, I will. I have changed before. I have shot just straight dead, second up, dead center instead. So like if I feel like I love cue ball control. I love getting a good break and that cue ball not going a lot of places. If that cue ball goes everywhere and I had no idea where it was going to go, I get upset myself because I'm like, hey, like I'm just getting lucky. I don't want to get lucky. I want to understand the part of like how I'm controlling the situation as much as possible. And so I really like a more kind of controlled break to an extent. So that's
So what are you doing, like 60%?
I especially on this table, yeah.
60, yeah.
Yeah, now on the 9-foots we usually play on, like you almost have no choice, but you've got to see if you can crank it to 110 almost to kind of get the progress that you're looking for because it's just so much more table.
Sure.
And you don't run. This one you run the risk of the explosion turning into an implosion, right? It goes out and then it goes right back into the center. And you're like, everything's at the top half of the table. Everything is connected and like you just don't have nothing to run with. And I get they don't either. But I feel like that hinders my game more than it will end up hindering them, or at least, I don't know, maybe I focus on it more and it bothers me because of that.
Right.
So.
I think with the 7-footers, the breaks is I'm not going to say everything, but it's a big part.
Dude, we saw it. Zach, in fact, we were talking about Bay Burgess, but Zach on here was proving home field advantage earlier with knowing how to break on these tables, and he was breaking so phenomenally. It was amazing.
When was this?
This was
first
first round, first matchup. Yep, the FBRDs.
I think he was playing Carlos.
Yeah. Yep, he was playing Carlos. It was a tough. I even said it too. I was like, man, he is going to have to be on his A game against Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos
he did
is.
good.
I'm gonna go ahead and give him a shout out.
Yeah.
Probably the best 7 in the city. Maybe the next 8 in the city.
Yep, I would definitely agree.
And I don't even know who's an 8. I don't even know.
Ian's one of the few 8s. There's like 2 or 3 if I remember correctly. There's
Ian's
only
an 8.
Yeah, there's only like 2 or 3.
I'll give him a shout out. I thought you were a 9, Ian. I thought you were a 9. Yeah, Ian, he shoots good, man. Shoots good. Will got ball in hand here. All right. Come off this back row, come all the way down.
Yep.
Not a lot of speed, but definitely more than a lag here. He's okay.
Playing with that pocket point.
He's okay. You can cut this ball here, but the thing is, it's so thin, the cue ball is going to go up table. Honestly, though, with these 7-footers, there's really no hard shot. I mean, sometimes there is, but
until the 7-8 situation, the run was on for him.
Oh.
And Jason, I like what you said too about making sure to stay down as well. Yeah, I do fairly well with my breaks for the most part. Like I said, I've gotten that. I won't say it's down pat, but I would say for the range of player that I have the capability of being, I got it down pat for my range. Definitely something I still got to continue to work on. But I'm at least to the point now where like I don't like it being random. I don't like knowing that cue ball's just flying all over the place, anything like that. So.
Good speed.
Just realize your mic is bleeding through a lot. Hold on here. Talk to me again.
Timmy. We good?
Yep, should be now. There we go. Laurel, what's up?
So he has a good run out here.
Laurel, Kelly is walking around with little baby Burgess in her hands. So I do apologize, but I'll tell her you're in the stream here once I see her again.
5 ball here. If you put some outside on it, you might be able to.
I might be. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sorry. I think I was 2 points off there. Forgive me.
Yeah, like I was saying, just put some outside on this ball, which would be left. Float over to this rail, and you have a combo in the 7-8.
Yep.
And he hit it a little hard. Harder than what you needed. I wonder where that 9 ball is sitting, if you can back cut this ball.
I see what you're talking about.
Hit the 9. Make it interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And Laurel, it's good to see you on here as well, my dear. How have you been? the losses still almost got me. But yes, it is great to have you on stream, my dear. Appreciate the love and support. We do have a timeout happening now. The minute glass has been flipped. And then we'll, of course, as always, confirm the score at the end of it here.
Man.
If it is accurate, though, he's getting away with it right now.
He's losing.
Yeah, 17 to 30.
Yeah, he's halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
15 balls, man. Dang, I didn't know that was the score. I just
Yeah, I'm fairly certain
he's only
it's
made
accurate,
one
but-
ball, I think, since I sat down.
Yeah. Well,
Couple.
yeah, couple. Yep. And again, Smokin Q is up on this. So,
Here's
oh, Laurel, you treat me too well, my dear. Says doing great, even better now she's conversing with me. Well, I'm just glad you're here in the stream, as always.
I think he can cut the 7, and the 9 ball might hold it for the 8.
Oh, go for the side pocket.
Oh no, he's going all the way down with the 7.
All the way down. Yeah.
He missed it. But I didn't like it because look at the lead with the 8.
Yeah, he
I
wasn't.
don't. I mean, I wasn't on the table. I can't tell if it was if you could cut that ball.
If you could, I agree with you. I think the 9 would have
Held
bare
it for-
minimal. It would have brought it over for you.
And
a
the 9
little.
would have
Floated
floated
down.
down somewhere towards his bottom left-hand pocket.
Yep. Tough cut here. Diamond and a half away. Almost 2 diamonds actually. Not too
Oh,
too
overcut.
much off. Really? Wow.
Set it up nice.
Yeah, this is huge. I like slow on this. He is going to use some inside on
Yeah,
it.
you need some
Yeah.
inside on this one.
Straighten this up.
Oh.
He had to plan for that inside. The inside, I think, threw it because of the speed.
Well, he hit it. He hit inside on it. He
Yep.
was perfect on the 8. You shot. Yeah, he just didn't make the 7 ball. This is a big swing here.
Yeah, because right now,
It's a
again,
big swing. 17.
assuming that Will doesn't get further, it's an 18-2 right this second. If it finished right now. Obviously, there's still plenty of match left and
No.
opportunities, but
Yeah, Will's gonna make some more balls.
it can't end that way.
Sometimes when it gets out of hand, you gotta start thinking. Wow, look
Oh,
at that.
the drama.
Look at that.
The drama llama.
Yeah, sometimes when it gets out of hand like that, Tim, you gotta start thinking. Let me get some points.
Nice, Jesse. We'll see you in the morning as well, brother. Be blessed. Get some rest. I like that. Had a good match today against a good team. I like that. I like hearing that.
Should be banking this ball here.
That's the way it should be.
Oh, he's cutting
Went
it.
for the cut. Yeah, just trying to float between the rails. Yeah, it's
Kinda-
going to come out way too far. Man.
I mean, the ball goes tough though.
Yeah.
Thin cut. This one to shoot confident. Go up and down.
Oh, Jason, you're good, buddy. I
He
thought
got
you were talking about the that's funny. I thought you were talking about the break here. That's so funny. Jason on the YouTube side just realized I had it paused, was referring to shooting draw and just general shots. You're right, it's not speed, it's hitting the cue ball. Yep. Hitting it where it is and good straight stroke.
Oh no.
Oh no, he missed the
He's
9 while I was looking. Oh my
Beating
gosh.
himself up over that one.
Oh,
He had that
man.
one all day. I think he shot it a little too quick.
Yeah. Oh wow. Jesse said he beat West 17-3 to close out in 4. Big congrats. That's why West's teams are against each other now.
A little friendly fire.
little shots fired there.
32.
Will is playing way too fast. He has got to bring it down a notch. We will double check. I'm very likely I'm off on the score because I was definitely missing some earlier. So
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. He got down on the 9 ball. Kind of took advantage of it. A little fast.
I see Joel shaking his head here. So they are discussing score for just a moment. Oh wow! No, I have it dead on. Okay. It is 32-17 in favor of Tim here. Woo! All right, so Will's got to start doing some damage control, bare minimal here. Skill level 6, 17 points, so he's 1 point away from the next split. And then 23 gets him the next one, then 28. So it literally goes 18, 23, and 28 to get him more points for his team. And again, I know he's captain. He's definitely taking on the pressure here of them already being down like they are 17-3, but if this ends like that again and they're down 17-3 for a second time and then be 34-6, that is going to be. I'm not saying you can't come back from it. I ain't saying we just watched Christian Angels do it, right?
What were they, 32-9 or something?
Yeah.
What were they?
It was. I think it was 31-9, and then Gwen.
Yeah, 19-1.
Yeah, 19-1. Yep.
Now that's insane. Now, I was just telling them last year, at triannuals, we were down 27-11. And
That's a lot.
yeah. We thought we were, we just kept battling, but we ended up getting out of triannuals, going to those cities, and winning actually. So it's not like it can't be done.
Yeah.
But
just a tougher path. What a cut!
oh, good.
Goodness gracious!
Shot on the one ball.
Wow. And hitting that instant replay here. Top right-hand corner of your screen.
Yeah, I can't believe
can't- yeah.
he went for it.
Yeah.
He's up, so
no,
go ahead.
Yeah, no reason not to, but
Go ahead.
look at this too. Wow.
And he's on the 2.
He's perfect on the 2.
The 9 ball might hold for the 3.
Oh, good luck, Jesse. Angels are a tough team. Gwen shot phenomenal. The only thing that I thought was interesting is they didn't set up in any way, shape, or form to be able to play Logan or Christian. They did not put that in the books at all. And I think, what was it? Gwen was matchup number 3, which gave that away that wasn't possible. So the other team knew right off the bat for matchup 4 and 5, they did not have to worry about those 2. So.
He'll cut this ball. Oh, my, he made it too.
Nicely done. Not a lot of love for the 4, but.
Edward Scissorhands, he's cutting people. He's cutting everything.
I just think about that movie when he's doing the Lay's hairs. He's going.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Core memory unlocked. Chat.
It makes me think he plays on 7-foots, but where are they playing out of Beaches?
Playing at beaches. They're
so
on
there's
the.
a couple 7-foots,
Yeah,
but they play out of the 8.
Jacksonville Beach. Yeah, they play on the 8s. Yeah, they definitely play on the 8s out there. I don't think there is a league that plays on the 7s out of there.
This guy might be at like Pete's Bar playing on the bar tops.
Maybe so. He feels really comfortable. Great hit on it.
Sure, he's shooting
It's
good.
just going to fly, though.
Okay,
Give
so
him a little room off the rail. Yeah.
Will has a chance. If he can get these balls, kind of try to get it back. I mean, at this point, every point matters.
Yeah,
every
it does.
ball matters. Start getting some points.
What I say, I think I said 23 was the. Yeah, 23, 28, 30, 32 are his next progressions here.
32 balls?
23 points, 28 points, and then 32 points.
Oh,
Gets him to the next splits.
Gotcha.
So, which at this point, I ain't saying that you need to have the give up attitude, but you got to have the. Ooh, excuse me. You got to have the attitude of saying, hey, like I got to start climbing this back. How am I going to do it? I'm going to do it 1 inch at a time here, and I start progressing.
Yeah. And this is like kind of an easier, like 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Roll the 6 ball up, 7 into the side. You're right behind the 8 ball and 9 ball on the other side.
Yeah, Jessie, Gwen played phenomenal. She did really, really good. Really good. It was fun to get to see her shoot too. I mean, the amazing thing is too is even though she was up as far as she was against Sunny, at one point it was like a 35-point lead, something ridiculous. And like I still even see her sitting on the bench and going, and just taking that deep breath for a moment to try and like calm herself for a little bit. Like she still was kind of feeling the pressure, but taking it head on. And it's like, man, like how do you feel that much pressure when you're that far ahead, knowing that you're pretty much guaranteed to secure a good score? And she took it as the fact of I'm not guaranteed a good score until it's done. When it's done, I am, and she just did really good. But yeah, every point counts. That's right, Laurel. Every point matters, especially with these sudden death matches. I mean, we saw one a moment ago where Brian only had to go 28 points instead of the full 31.
Yeah.
Because of how everything played out there towards the end for
shout out
Christian
to
Angels.
BB.
Yep. BB did good.
He redeemed himself for the 8 ball series because struggling that weekend.
Yeah, he had a couple of not so good matches, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm happy for him, man. Good shooting, BB. Practice pays. Hung. Oh, he hung it.
Short,
Yeah, he did.
yeah.
Hung it,
Huh? What is it?
Oh, no, the way he hit it, I wasn't sure if he hung it or not.
Yeah, it's in a little bit of a predicament. I can't tell how much off that pie point is. Looks like it might be just a
He should
very
be okay.
tiny bit. So just a smidge here off. It's not as tougher.
There you go. Yeah, just back
Yeah,
and
that's
forth.
dumb.
Back and forth. All right. Take your time on this. Make the 9. See it go in.
Yep. Visualize the win. There we go.
There you go, buddy.
All right, we'll get a score confirmation. Make sure, see if I'm off or not on it. If I'm not, we'll 23 points gets them to the next split, the next little guaranteed form as a skill level 6. That would put it up to a 16-4. Right now, it is potentially a 17-3. Potential. Tim still needs 9 more points, though, so.
Tim, were you watching? Were you keeping up with the World Championship?
I only got to hear a little bit of it. The last score update I heard, I think it was 6-2, I think, in favor of Federer, and I was like, let's go. I was so stoked. I made a little post here just to share Matchroom's post about Federer, but I'm proud of him, man. I love watching Federer play, and he's just such a great person all in all. So.
Well, I don't know if you know, but he won.
Oh, I know. I know. Yeah, he
on
did
the
good.
hill.
Hold on. It went hill.
Hill.
No way.
He
He had
was
such a
down.
lead.
He was down. He was down 13-14. Won the last two.
Way to go.
If I'm not mistaken.
Goodness gracious.
Pretty sure he was down. Kachi is a beast. And if y'all don't know, wow, look at this rack. But yeah, if y'all don't know that win, that's $250,000.
Yeah.
Quarter mil,
Quarter mil.
right in his pocket.
That's 2.5 of my houses.
Yeah, and Kachi, he, if I'm not mistaken, I think the loser of that one won $100,000.
So that's one of my houses. So, yep.
Yeah. So
Granted, that was before all the prices skyrocketed and everything. My house is worth way more than that now. Everybody's is if they bought early. But
oh yeah, I mean the house market right now is insane. I don't even want to talk about it.
Smitty said no taxes. Yeah, don't be touching my money, Mr. Government. Give me that full quarter mil.
Watch him cut this ball. He's been cutting everything. He's gonna go for it. Oh, the one ball.
Oh, 1 second.
Can't tell. If
Mike is hooking us up with a little bit of fan love here.
It's hot.
Oh, dude, it is. I'm burning up so badly. Oh, thank you, Mike. Let's go. I will not turn down taking the fan from him.
Burning up in here.
Oh yeah, it wasn't South. It wasn't. Sorry guys, if y'all hear a little wind noise. Thank you so much, Mike. All right, have I missed any points for anybody?
No, they're still on a one ball. This rack was a little clustered at first.
Yeah.
I want to say this one ball goes. I want to say.
I think it does too. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that one goes.
Yeah.
That one goes. It going.
Now there's a two ball past that 7 as well.
I think it does, but it's just that's tough. Oh my gosh, you're thinning that one. Like that is such a thread the needle type situation. I don't know if it's worth going for that versus playing a defense here.
Well, the way he's been shooting, the way he's been cutting these balls, why not?
I mean, you're not wrong.
He's seeing it. He's seeing it good, I guess.
You are right about that.
It seems to be aggressive as well. Not sure if he's playing many defenses.
Yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, I wouldn't call him a
Oh, he played defense.
defensive player overall. There we go. Now I think.
I can't tell.
Can't either. We'll see real fast. Will's taking an extra moment here. I don't know if it goes by that 7. I feel like if it did, he would have already went for it because of where the 9 is. It's gonna kind of hold that cue ball there for the most part, or let the cue ball just kind of drift down maybe just a little bit. But
maybe bank it.
could go for the bank, yeah. Bank kind of
Oh,
works
wow.
like a two-way. Wow, went for the carom op. Nicely done.
Wow, but here's the thing. I don't
Man.
think you can make the two ball. You got to play some type of.
Mike's laughing. I just looked over him, gave him 2 thumbs up, and told him thank you for the fan for a moment. It has started cooking over here more than it was earlier. Yeah, Jason, that was off the 6. That was nice.
That's good.
Yeah, it was well played. Very well played.
There's that fan.
Yeah. Ooh, that feels good. I'm bringing my fan tomorrow in Fat Haunted here. Set a reminder, 8 a.m., bring USB fan. There we go. Got it. Sorry, it's me. Here, hold on. Let me turn it just a tiny bit for us. Is that on you? That's yours now. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm
Tilt
good.
it down. Won't go down anymore? Okay. Mike's been trying to hook us up with it. That's on me. Here, I'll do this. There we go. Ta-da. There we go. We got it now. We're good. Let me know if too much of it's coming through, guys. I'm sorry. It's hot. I guess some of it's still coming through, isn't it? I'm trying. I'm sorry. A little bit of it's coming through.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. All right, so this 2-ball, he can actually make this 2-ball. It's probably going to run to the 5. The 5 might come back into the middle of the table. He could hold forward the 3, so he might get shape if he makes this ball.
Hopefully so, because
There you go.
I may be off on a points overall here. I have been. I was just dealing with that fan. I'm sorry. But if this is correct, Will has gotten to the next leg of the race here. So 28 points is his next big jump, and then it's 32 from there. Which he's got the points on the table right now to get it that far. It's just he just doesn't have much on that 3.
3-ball's tough.
Tough cut, that top left-hand corner, and I'm afraid this
All you got-
scratch.
You play one good safety.
Yeah.
One good safety, and you can.
Take back control. I mean, they are 6s, right? Running like if I can do a break and run on this table,
Too much.
and I've done one before,
Too
only one
much.
on these tables. If I can do one, they can definitely run out the rest of this rack with one good ball in hand. So
Yeah, well, that wasn't the shot. A little too much.
yeah, Smitty, how you doing, by the way, sir?
So
What you
Jack
got?
Smith, he says it was in Saudi, yeah.
Oh yeah,
No
for
taxes,
Fed-
but
yeah,
the thing
no
is
taxes.
that once you come back in America, you get tax on it. You
Yeah,
have to. If you're
yeah.
bringing money in, you get tax on it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like, if you buy gold somewhere else, if you're trying to cross back into the American borders, you have to pay taxes on that gold. Like,
got to declare it.
I actually heard about the Olympics.
Yeah.
If you win a gold medal,
Yep.
you're paying
Yep.
taxes on that on that
Yes.
gold
Yes,
medal
you are.
to bring it back into the states.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Nice smooth stroke here, and
This-
now this is just smooth. This
this
is easy here, easy there.
One,
You can
two.
play stop shot here.
Oh, he's.
Again, I may be off on the score, so we'll see this. I may be off by
I mean,
point
he
for
might need
10-2.
one ball for the
Yeah.
break or something like that.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, this is like a drill. There you go.
Yep, just good smooth stroke. This may be all he needs. We'll find out. We'll get a score update here in a moment. All right, I see Will going to rack, so he must be at 45, but I'll get a score update here in just a second once they confirm. 45-24. 45-24.
Off on the ball.
Yep, just one.
Hey.
Okay. Hey, not bad. Not bad.
Give Will that ball, man.
Yeah.
Don't
hey,
be holding.
no,
don't be holding out.
I promise you I wasn't. I thought I was off by one on somebody, so I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure.
Yeah. Man, he needs one ball for the break.
Oh, he's trying to find which one has. It's normally that left-hand side pocket that gets stuck. All right,
So what are we looking at, Tim? We're looking at like
assuming
15-5.
assuming he closes out here again. Will is at skill level 6, and he's at 24, 16-4. It'll be 33-7.
That's tough.
That hurts. We might.
And here's the thing: their best players out.
Yeah. I mean, Cheyenne's still in there as a 6 for.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I mean for pocket pounders.
Oh yeah.
You're down that
Will-
much, and your best player is
Yeah,
already done.
because Shane Cook isn't here. So all they have left are Joel is their next highest at a 5. The rest are 4s and a 3. That's tough. Let's see, can they run with Will and Shane? 6 and 7 is 13. 5 with Joel makes 18. They can do 6, 7, 13 plus 8 is 21. No,
Oh, he's dry.
they can't run both anyways.
Dry. All right, let's see if Will can do a little run out here.
Yeah,
Set
they-
up for it.
They can run Will, so 6, 5, 4, 4, 3. Yeah, actually they can do 6, 5, 4, 4, 4.
What you got here? 1, 2, 3. The 4's on the rail to the 5.
This
He
is
makes
open.
10 balls here.
Do we got a little situation going on?
Oh. Do I hear people yelling?
That's, hold on. Ashton, what's up, my bud? Back on the YouTube side. Ashton, how you doing?
This might be it right here, Tim. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, it is.
All right.
Sheesh.
What did I say? 16-4, right? Didn't I?
16.
16-4. Double check. I don't know why I'm thinking about it again. Yeah, I need to trust myself. 16-4. As the team comes over here and says, Smokin.
Them Qs
Yep.
are smoking.
33-7 overall score going into matchup number 3 here. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
You are 17 points away if you get another win on your belt, or 18 points at most between 3 matches.
Yeah.
You could literally lose the next 3, 14-6 each time, and you win.
And you win. How crazy is that?
I mean, I don't believe it. I know the math is accurate, but I don't believe it.
Wow.
Goodness
Wow.
gracious.
Wow,
Well,
wow, wow. They might win it in 3 racks. Or
Yeah.
three matches.
they definitely could. It is possible. It is possible here. Well, it was Smokin' Q's put up, so Pocket Pounders is back in action. They're going to be throwing blind here. I think we're going to see Joel put up here. Joel's their 5. I think you kind of have no choice because if you lose on this one, I ain't saying it is over
Yeah,
for
no,
you, but
you gotta play one of your better players, get back in it.
the best loss you can have is 12-8, which would put Smokin' Q at 45 to your 15.
You can't lose.
So you can't, yeah, you can't.
You gotta win.
Yeah,
You gotta win
yep,
the next 3. You have to win
Yep.
the next 3, and you gotta win them fairly
decent.
big, fairly decent.
Yep, 100%.
All right, Tim, listen, I'm going to go
Go, brother.
to the bar, grab a drink.
Appreciate you so much, sir. Come on
Yes,
back if you want
sir.
to.
Yes, sir.
But I appreciate you so much, Will.
Yeah.
Guys, show Will the love and support here. Mr. Willie Moscona here.
Thanks for having me on, Tim.
Thank you, brother, as always, man. Appreciate you, sir. Much love and respect. One of my favorite people to go up against on Tuesday nights right there. Smitty says, Smitty, if you're here. Well, actually, no. Smitty, are you APA still? Do you play APA, buddy? Sorry, I know they are trying to keep it. I had a couple people interested in it, and I had to, unfortunately, decline a couple people. I didn't stress that when I made my original post. They do want APA members behind the mic with me with their stream. So, yeah, Jason, they got to stop the bleeding. Jason on YouTube side said they have to stop the bleeding for sure. They do. Definitely Joel is going up. I figured that much. Joel is a great choice here. Joel being a skill level 5, very solid player. And waiting to see who team Smokin' Q has. Only oh, well, hey, as long as you're APA, brother. Don't matter if it's only Masters or not, sir. You are more than welcome to come behind the booth with me then. So, I know Landon's really wanting to come by tomorrow. Because I didn't expect, I thought Justin was coming back. I feel bad now. But Justin said he was going to come on back, and then Matt sat down for a moment and kind of covered the chair. And then Matt left, and Mr. Moscona came by, but Justin never came back. So, Deborah says, hey, found you on YouTube. Deborah, thank you, my dear. I will actually be starting up a official Voice of Jacksonville Pool business page here soon. And that way I can properly be able to do some stuff as I need to be able to do. Right now it's set up as a personal page, and that causes so many issues, unfortunately. So I am trying to get that adjusted and may actually have that up as of tomorrow here. So once I do, I'll send the link out to everybody. I'll definitely post on the personal page because it is set up not like a business page, and I can't force it into a business page. Facebook won't let me switch it, and that was my fault when I first initially set it up. But hopefully we'll be able to have the live stream on both Facebook's Jacksonville APA and mine, and then both YouTube's Jacksonville APA's and mine as well. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, that's Mr. Eric Johnson there, skill level 5 as well. So we got an even heads-up match here. Let me get this adjusted. Give me 1 moment here. All right, here we go. Yeah, Ashton said that can be such a pain. Yes, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm getting it fixed. It just sucks because I already have so many followers on the Facebook side, and I can't fix it. But I've talked to Kelly about it earlier, and she said you need to do it before you get further along. And I was like, you know what? I was like, you're right. So I'm gonna make that step forward. Gonna make that step forward. So I do apologize for everybody having to refollow another Facebook page, but I will get that up and going. And then, like I said, should be able to via restream be able to send it to both Facebook pages at the same time. So if anybody's on Team Eric here, well, Team Eric is on Team Smokin Q, and Team Smokin Q is in a great Joel has got to pull out a good win, and preferably not just a 12-8 situation. He's already firing off like he knows what he's got to do. Mission accepted. I've actually enjoyed getting to see Joel play in league. It's been fun to see his progression as well. Very, very solid skill level 5 here. Might get a little love in that left-hand side pocket, and he does. I think he's got, ooh, that's tough, but it actually may come off rail, come off the 7, and still go into, he's just going to try for the camera. Okay. I should have seen that. I know I'm getting tired whenever I start calling silly shots like that. Sorry, guys. Four ball here in the corner pocket. And good attempt right there. You said would have played defense on that 3. Yeah, defense would have been nice on the 3, but nothing wrong with a little love from the pool table there. 0-4 right now. Again, for anybody just joining us, Team Pocket Pounders is, well, behind the 9 ball in this case, not behind the 8 ball. And this is the last matchup of the night. This is also, every team still here is in the 1-loss side. There will be teams going home that do not return tomorrow for day 2 and will be out of their opportunity for the World Qualifier here. Hey, Eric repeating back a little bit here what Joel got. Still same left-hand side pocket as well. Yeah, just to think that teams will already be going home in this massive tournament is, it's wild, but it's true. So true. Joel with a huge opportunity here to potentially close out this first rack really strong. Fires away. He pulls it back, though, and hooks himself perfectly. Whew, very unfortunate. Hey, Lisa in chat says, come on, Pocket Pounders. There you go, Lisa. Show the love. How you doing, my dear? And as long as that 6 ball sits, and it does, not a bad leave here. Eric may have a nice little 1-railer to get to it just fine, but he's not going to have a lot to be able to work with here. Guys, just as a heads up and a reminder here as well, tomorrow, noon is when we start. I won't be here right off the bat, but Kelly and Mike and them will have the live stream going for you. And then as soon as I get here after church, I will be here. I promise you, lickety split here. Hey, everybody in chat, say hi to my wife, Niece Jones. Hey, wifey, how you doing, baby? Wifey's been running around some today and taking care of them beautiful kiddos. And from what she told me, has some delicious chicken for when I get home. I love it. Tough shot here on the 8. That cut is a little ridiculous to even consider because he's got to stretch all the way across the table. Oh, he might go for the one-railer. He's going for the one-railer here, guys. Oh, this is wild. And he hits it really good, too. 8-volume comes out. Good leave on it as well. Wow. Ashley says we're kicking this every time. You normally do not kick at a ball you can see. It's just you're risking giving ball in hand. Now, the reason I like that, and I don't mind as much because it's such a short angle, it's kind of hard not to end up making contact of some sort. But it's just it's very risky business. Very, very risky business. Eric, again, not leaving Joel here with much to work with. And guys, again, appreciate everybody for being here. Ashton says normally agree, but with that tiny of an angle kicking it, yeah, that definitely that changes the severity of the risk, right? I think it's far less risky, still risky, but far less risky. Oh, ends up coming behind or in between 8 and 9, hitting off 5 point, main contact with the 9 and sending it towards the top right. It pops back out here. Eric doing a great thing there, double checking that it is ball in hand. Keep in mind that is a great sportsmanship thing to do, just to double check here. And Eric with a huge opportunity here to bring back some of the points for the very first rack and not let Joel run away with it. And he does. Very good job. Nicely done. Guys, keep in mind as well, we talked about this earlier, but this is only match at number 3. Smokin Q can literally lose the next 3 matches, 6-14 on each of them, and they still win overall. Perfect. Score confirmed here. Eric is off to the races now. Looks like he likes being one diamond up and 1 diamond over here. Gets to hold that really well. Ooh. I was afraid one of those was going to clip it in the side here. Really good break right off the bat here. 2 points. Eric bringing it right back to a tied match here. Naomi in chat says, Smokin, let's go. Let's go indeed. Show the love. Smokin is in a hefty lead right now. Really, really hefty lead. This is tough to come back from. Not impossible, but I will say this much, though. If Pocket Pounders gets through this, I think they're going to be sitting good for the rest of the whole, World Qualifier. And the reason I say it is because if you come back from this big of a deficit and you still won, you can pretty much handle everything else that's gonna get thrown your way. So. I do apologize, guys, if y'all hear a little bit of wind in the background. Ooh, might get an early 9 here. Nope. Clip off. No, don't line up with the 1. And it may have right there. I don't know if Eric has enough eyes on it to get that 1 past. I hate having to go for early 9 if I don't have to, but. And gets a little double bump in. 6 dead. Eric back to break here again. 8-6. Overall match left 30-32. Let me cheat here real quick and use my bracket here to see sudden death. Helps if I refresh the bracket. Sudden death's at 10 o'clock, so we are an hour and 12 minutes away from sudden death here. Yeah, Ashton, it wasn't much of an option at all for him. It was a tough situation. I know you're wanting points, but he really didn't have much opportunity there of doing anything else. So I don't blame him. It's just one of those, when it comes up, you just got to go for it. And when it's not there as a requirement, I really recommend you look elsewhere. But when it's your only option, you ain't gonna do anything else. There's no reason to. See here, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 on the break here. And Eric with backup potential there, bottom left-hand corner pocket. So ball's going to drift way back up table, though, and it's going to be hard to kind of control it here. He may wind up there towards the kind of top right-hand of the table. Ooh, interesting how it came off that 9, or off the 8, I'm sorry. Stephanie in here supporting Eric there. Says, get him, babe. Appreciate it, Stephanie. How you doing, my dear? It was good seeing you at the Beaches Cue Ball a couple weekends ago. Yeah, Ashton, I definitely agree, brother. Definitely agree. He said I might have tried to play the 1 off the rail in the 9, see if I could get the 1 to go across. Yeah. I feel like Joel still had a shot there on the left-hand long rail. That was interesting. He went on the right-hand side. I'm guessing just would have come up too short. But I think he may have been able to get it over there. I don't know. Let's see. Eric just needs a little bit of angle here, a little up on the 1. I kind of like drawing a magical crazy line here. But kind of like being about right here. Come into the 1 off rail and back up a little. Oh, he followed through with that a lot. Just going to get stuck behind that 7. No, he may not have. I don't think he did, actually. Yeah, he got in good shape with it. He is fine. A little risky business again there for that corner pocket. Eric up 5 points against Joel. Joel feeling all the pressure in the world. Keep in mind, this is, again, matchup number 3 and number 3 only. Is he kicking at the 3? He must have been hooked on the pocket point. 7 made no, oh, man. 7 made no contact. He had to be hooked on that pocket point. I should have switched views for a second. That makes complete sense. Good try there, Mr. Eric. Tough situation. Very, very tough. He's trying to make the best out of that. He was behind right up over here with it instead. So going up table is not an option. He had to kick on out of that instead. Good try. Good try. I know that camera angle didn't really give us that best view, so I do apologize. Yeah, Ashton didn't look like he was at first. He had to, though. These guys are high enough skill level that I find it very far-fetched otherwise if he would have went for that way. Did a little stun there. I think he meant to pull it back down just a tiny bit, have a little better angle on the 7. He fires it, goes right into that left-hand side pocket. Eric with a great opportunity here. Now, I would love to see a timeout here because there is a better way to kind of handle this situation. Because you've got to be able to get back up table for that 8, or that 9, I'm sorry. And if you get straight on that 8, you're going to really limit yourself from doing so. And he's got such a far back bridge, too. Oh, man. There we go. Nicely done. Yeah, he wanted to be up. He wanted a tougher cut on this because now that's going to allow him to drift back up table. I just did not like, I mean, he was, what, a full diamond and a half or so away from main contact. I mean, he was far away from that cue ball. with his bridge. He tries to push through on it here. It's going to leave Joel an opportunity. A little tough. It is off the rail a little bit, but that is a steeper cut. Not impossible, but just tougher. There we go. Good shot. And Keyball still has a lot of energy here. We talked about it earlier. These rails are a little spring action. Very good try. Now, Jason, I'm pretty sure you know I've been up and making there around Mr. Kim Davenport himself. You know I know about bullseye billiards. Ooh, what a leave. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Man, what a leave. Now, if they're touching, he can actually do a push-through shot. Question is, are they touching? Yeah, they're frozen. Actually, there's no risk for. He can do a push-through shot here. Cheyenne said they're frozen. Yeah, he's even going at an angle, so it doesn't much matter. Yeah, good hit, good leave too overall. Nicely done. Let me double check with Mike, make sure and see if he saw that it was frozen or not. Oop, never mind. You have no idea how to make this, but you know it goes. There you go. Yeah, Jason, this definitely is a good aid for sure. I told him if they want to, because I was talking a little bit to Kim there, if they ever want to do a sponsorship, I'd be more than happy to talk about it on the live stream. Oh my gosh. Should be tied 12-12 here. I'll get a score confirmation here in just a second. Hey, Laurel, Mike says, hey, back. Like I say, Kelly's been away for a moment, though. I don't know where she ran off to. Yeah, so what I was asking Mike is, Mike explained it to me. Did he just make two on the break? Nope, three stood up. 6. 1 dead on the break here. It was not commented whether the balls were frozen or not. Mike said for getting a shot watch, he would not have told Joel that they were frozen. But had they been frozen, he could have looked and double-checked. And if so, if they were frozen, a push-through shot could have happened. Make sure you load it up in your rule book, guys. Something important to know. Jason said, Kim Davenport beat me unmercifully 9-1 once. Yeah. I took on Tommy Kennedy at the last tournament. Played him. Took rack number 1, then unfortunately gave the break back because I didn't break hard enough per se, based on the rule that was in-house. And fortunately, he ran 3 racks on me from there. But I think I ended up getting 2 racks against him, which I'll be honest with you, I was really proud of. that was tough. Even made him say, "Oh, come on." I would like to play Mr. Davenport sometime, though. I was talking about him on the live stream, too, earlier today, actually, of all things. I was talking about, just discussing with him the how pool has changed, and we're talking about how change is inevitable. It's going to happen, and that's the only constant is that change will happen. And it was a lot of fun kind of getting to discuss the great conversations we had on stream. Nice little one, possibly two rail kick here on the two. What a shot here. He's going to get a 3 in the process, but get hooked behind the 7. What an absolutely amazing shot here, and no love whatsoever from the table. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Man. Now, if he can perch over that 7, he could do the 1 rail kick from the top short rail back down. He really doesn't have much other options, to be honest with you here, that make it easier in any way, shape, or form. He's got just a lot on the table that's really scattered. You talked to Kim Davenport when he was at Iron City Billiards. Jason says from the YouTube side. There you go. Laurel said as well, you should have been proud of that, Tim. I definitely was. It was fun getting to face the one and only Tommy Kennedy. That man, U.S. AM champ there. Speaking of USAMs, the closing for them is real soon. I don't quote me on it, guys. Double check the APA app. I think it's like a week away until the signups close for that, for the preliminary rounds. Yeah, Ashton said had to kick at it. Yep, for sure. Had to kick at that too. I really like the 1 rail though. I really like coming off the top short rail. Oh, Eric let all that energy still fly on by. I see some pool shooting juice coming over to the table. It is a week away. I was right. Hey, Kevin, what's up, my dear? Yep, he sure did, Smitty. Sure did. I got to talk to him about it. Nice try. Wow. And what a lead for the 5. What a lead. Yeah, there was way too much in the way Ashton said for on the 3 rail kick, even though he fancies that shot. I like the 1 rail as well. I think the 1 rail was more appropriate for that shot beforehand. Joel and Eric keeping this really, really close. No, Smitty, I don't have it. No. We actually got to play with it last time I was up in Macon. I get to see him pretty often up at Bulldogs, man. It's such an honor and pleasure. Cam and Lama actually got to see Kim Davenport and Tommy Kennedy last time we were up there, too. And that's where I will be next weekend for their 600 and under tournament. I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm praying it fills up. I'm praying it's 2 full days of action, and then I'll come on back home, celebrate Father's Day with my family once I come back. Hopefully, probably have to do it on a Tuesday, actually. Got to find time for me and my dad and both of us to get together with the family and celebrate a good Father's Day. Joe coming up short on that 5 here. I'd really love to see, I don't think, maybe wrong, but I don't think I've seen a timeout yet. And we've got to start seeing some timeouts being used for sure. Eric's on the left-hand side of that 5. I'm not 100% sure about this. I love it. Oh, forward with that side or that corner pocket a little bit, but actually going to get a fairly decent leave on the 8 ball. Ashley says got to be softer, and that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I really liked being on the right-hand side of that 5. I really did. But that is also, you know, again, one of those situations where you got to shoot what you're most comfortable with, too. Ashley says just do that. Yep. I agree. Use timeouts. Nobody asked me, but they're there for a taking. Yeah. Even if it's just to tell their players to breathe. Yeah, Laurel, that is so true. So true. There we go. Team Smokin should be up 19-14 right now. Sorry, I'm waiting on score update, guys. I'm going to mute real fast. Be right back. Yeah, Ashton, even if you don't know how to control the cue ball as much with the, what was it, the 8 ball towards the bottom? Or no, it was 6 ball or whatever it was with that, or 5. I don't know. Anywho, you know what I mean. With the ball that was towards the bottom short rail, if you just know that it was closer to that left-hand corner pocket, you should almost usually be shooting it closer to whatever pocket is closest to. That's normally kind of a safe rule of action. It's not a 24/7 rule of action. It doesn't apply to every single scenario and circumstance in the world. But usually, that was the 7 out of 5. Okay, yeah. 7 ball then. Whatever it was that was right, Cheyenne's in my Shire, but it was like right like here. that ball right there on the last rack. It was way closer to that left-hand corner pocket. That's the pocket you usually, again, I'm putting this in air quotes. You can't see me doing air quotes on the air here. I don't have the webcam pulled up right now, but usually that's what you go after. Good shot. It's going to be up against the rail a little bit, but there we go. Eric up 21.
Ever since I put this fan here, he hasn't moved. I went outside to sit in my car.
Yeah, that's why I tell my 3 take the simplest shot 99% time. It's a safer rule of thumb. Again, I hate saying anything is constant 24/7, but it's a safer rule of thumb. And it applies to a lot of things within pool, right? Like there's a lot of people that, you know, will go with tougher shots, will add extra English when not necessary on things instead of just using the natural angle, like when they have ball in hand and setting some stuff up. They'll go and choose to use English to accomplish what a natural angle will accomplish instead. And it's just a bit of a miss. So simple is better. You watch any of the pros, they try not to mess with the rest of the table if they don't have to. They'll work around where every ball is on the table. They will not use English unless they have to. Like it's just not, it's not a consistent part of their game to where they will use those extra things. They understand that, hey, a nice cheeseburger is a nice cheeseburger, baby. You know what I mean? You ain't got to add a whole bunch of extra toppings to it. You need a nice cheeseburger first. Once you got a nice cheeseburger down pat, then you add some of the extra toppings when necessary. So, Jason, I like that. He says, always play the percentages. Mike got me so good with that one night. There was a shot that I took, and he looked at me and said, if that shot was a $100 shot, he said, would you have played it? I said, no. And he's like, so why'd you play it right there? And I'm like, gosh, darn it. I was like, why'd you get me on? I was like, you're right. You're absolutely right. Why would I have played it right there? I don't know. But I did. And he was like, yeah. He's like, you shouldn't. He's like, don't play the shots that you don't feel confident at. There's just no reason. You know, you might get a hero play out of nowhere, right? You know, something that looks great and fancy and happen to work out to your advantage. But, you know, he put it down to real good perspective for me. He's like, that's a $100 shot right there. You taking that same shot, or you doing something different? I'm like, I would have played defensive. He's like, so why'd you go after that shot? I was like, I don't know. But I was so mad, too, because he just hit the nail on the head of just, like, make me think logically. I'm such a very logical person. I may wear my heart on the sleeve for a lot of things in life and stuff like that. But when it comes down to breaking stuff down to me, I love logic. And he just put it in such perspective for me. I'm like, yep. was like, I'm not swinging at that like that for $100. I'm just not doing it. So, ooh, 9 creeps up on top of the 5. A little bit of space between them, but not much. That's going to cause a potential issue with that 5 ball here. Joel is slamming things a little too much. Almost ended up hooking himself on the 4 ball here. Keep in mind as well, guys, as Eric continues to go up further and further here. We talked about this early on, but in case anybody's just joining us for the first time tonight, I just want to point this out here. Team Smokin Cube can lose the next 3 matches 6-14. That will give them 18 points overall, putting them over the 51 mark, which will put them as the overall winner here. So Team Pie Pounders has got to get wins under their belt, period, no ifs, ands, or buts. So it gets very dangerous when somebody like Eric, who's a skill level 5, is already at 21 points. He's at a 16-4 right this very second. He is 2 more splits away from making what I just said potentially true. So Ashton says, I just can't wait for the day until my skill level 3 stops setting up for a combo when he gets ball in hand and I can stop wasting a timeout. You need to stress that to your skill level 3. And hopefully they'll start to hear you and understand that you have good knowledge. I would even dare say find a great, fun video for them to watch, like a good world matchup or something like that. Or even, Ashton, you know what? Since they play League, they play APA, go back and find the APA finals. They're on their YouTube page. I know they are. But go and find their finals matchups and show them a skill level 3 that's playing in the finals, and let them see how many how many combo shots they really swing for, and take a look and see if that's the case. If they got in that finals and all they're doing is swinging at so many combo shots and they have ball in hand and it's not necessary, it's not a requirement situation, you're going to really shock and awe me. I would be very surprised if I was wrong about that. Very surprised. Because a 3 in the finals of the World Qualifier is a 4. Realistically, you need to bump everybody up a skill level. If they've gotten all the way to the finals, I'm not saying APA needs to. I'm just saying in terms of their ability to play, usually you need to assume they're worth one skill level point higher than what they're at to have made it that far. Now, that doesn't hold true 24/7. Again, that's not a permanent answer. I'm not saying APA needs to move them up. Please don't go send an APA this clip and say, oh, Tim, Voice of Jacksonville said they need all to be moved up. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they beat everybody through a triangles. Well, not beat everybody, but they had to have played well with their team at some point in time through triangles, through World Qualifier, and through multiple rounds, multiple days, and beautiful Viva Las Vegas to get to that finals. And you tell me that they're shooting as many combo shots as they want to all the time, you're going to blow my mind. You're going to make me be like I'm wrong about everything in life. Joel trying to give himself enough to pop back out here. I actually kind of just almost following us up, take 6 in the top right instead. He let it breathe in between the rails, but it shot so far back over to the left. Very tough. Ash said, last time I made it, by the way, this is YouTube comments, Facebook, in case you're all considering you're like Tim Starr to himself again. We do have 2 YouTube channels live, Jacksonville APA and Voice of Jacksonville Pool, my YouTube page as well. Both are live right this second. Jason says, Tim is saying they're sandbagging. Stop it, Jason. I knew you're joking, but I knew somebody in chat would be like, oh, what's Tim saying here? Don't read it between lines. There's no lines to read in between, I promise you. It's just what they've earned it, right? They've gotten that far. You got to take into consideration. Nice little freebie there from Mr. Joel. But actually, last time I made it to the big tournament to go to Vegas, I went from shooting like a 4 to going undefeated through the weekend on 3 teams. Yeah, it can happen. It definitely can, Ashton. And Jason, I love your toast, by the way, brother. Thank you for that. I think we're back to a tied matchup here. I got to double check. I may be off on points. I will let you know here in just a moment. Waiting for the teams. 21. Who's got the 22? Who has 22? Joel does? Cool. Perfect. I was just making sure. Yes, I was off by 1 point right there. Katrino back in the chat here says, yerp. Guess who's back? Back again. Yerp. Katrino is tag a friend. What's up, buddy? How you doing, sir? All right, here we go. Joel up to break. Ashley says some people just play better mentally when it matters. Man, I know a buddy of mine that when there is money on the line, and I know some people are going to take this as a potential sandbag, and I promise you that's not the case. When there is money on the line, there's somehow or another he is able to mentally refocus better than when there is nothing on the line. When he's just playing for fun, even if somebody he really wants to beat, even if it's for bragging rights, and he's like, man, I beat so-and-so, check it out. He will still end up playing better when there's physical dollar bills on the line than when there's not. Trip to Vegas, he'll play better. Money on the line, like triangles, for instance, he'll play better. It is just a normal thing. He can literally have the most respect for the person he's playing in a normal league night and want to absolutely smoke them and even know that it can matter, right, for us to maybe keep first place or something like that. And I've watched him absolutely still mentally not handle it as well as he does when there's some sort of a prize or money on the line. That boy, if he ever gets to Vegas and gets in the finals, is going to play phenomenally, 100%. And guys, I 100% missed who made the one. I'm assuming it was Mr. Eric, so I'm going to give him the point here. Yeah, Ash and I agree. The it's just for fun mentality kicks in even if you don't want it to. Yep, Ash is saying that on the YouTube side. I agree. It really, I mean, and there's some people on the reverse that can't handle the pressure when they know a prize or money is on the line. You think it was dead? Okay. I will back it up then. Oh, yeah, that's right. Q jumped off the table. That's right. It was definitely dead. Thank you. It 100% was. Appreciate you. That's right. Sorry. Been talking with chat so much here. Yeah, that's right. The one Devin jumped off. He lined up with Kemal. And yep. Thank you, Ashton. Appreciate you, buddy. Sorry, guys. I know it's getting a little later. I'm definitely draining a little bit. I do apologize sincerely about that. Great opportunity here for the 4. Question is, can he 3-rail this bad boy, get back up for that 5? I feel like the 7's playing an issue there. No, he's just going to go back and forth between the rails. Oh, it doesn't end up clipping the 6, though. That ain't bad. He'll have a little line of sight for that 5. Laurel says, so Tim, what you're talking about, meaning better players, better matches, et cetera. This is why I absolutely love Masters. Yeah. Yeah, Masters is a lot of fun for meeting and getting to play better players. It's good. That's why I'm so thankful, too. I feel that, you know, it saddens me that some APAs don't have it for the Padawan. That's why I'm so grateful to Mike and Kelly for having Padawan Masters here. For us skill level 5 players, the 5s and 6s, to be able to participate in. Yeah, I definitely highly recommend Laurel. I love Masters. Masters is a beautiful, beautiful format for APA. And the nice thing is that Masters will 100% allow you to grow your game. I have zero doubt about that, 100%. Ashton says, I'll never be good enough for Masters. That's not true. That's not true at all, my friend. Ashton, what skill level are you in APA, bud? I know we talked about it before, so forgive me for remembering here. Tough situation here. That 5 and 9 has a smidge of a gap between them. He says, I'm internally a 4. Oh, no. But what are you ranked as? Laurel, you came up with the name Padawan? That's phenomenal. So, guys, for those who don't know, by the way, our Masters team is for the regular Masters, it's called Jedi Masters. Our, 5, skill level 5s, essentially. 4 5s, per se. Our Padawan Masters is what it's called, which makes complete sense if you are into Star Wars at all. If you're not, you're like, I don't know what they're talking about. Ashton, you're a 4? Yeah. So your area may not offer like the Padawan Master style gameplay. So that could hinder you from getting into Masters. Not to say you Couldn't one day, but it definitely, you definitely have to go up in skill level before you do. But if you do, you're going to have a great opportunity to have some good fun. And definitely go in it with a great open mind and get to play some higher ranks. And don't be upset if and when they kick your butt. It's okay. Go at them with all the heart and fierceness that you can. Also, too, guys, keep in mind, there's nothing stopping you from getting on another team that has a good higher skill level player that you look up to, and asking them, saying, hey, like, I'd love to get on a team with you and love to, eventually get maybe some practice in with you and kind of learn. Can I? And just talk to people, man. That's one of the best things about this community, man. There's so many people that just really care and love to see the sport grow and see every bit of it grow. Like, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Smitty over there says Masters is a lot of fun, and Smitty would know too. He is a great Masters player. Joel with a great out there. I will get the score updated because I think I'm off by 1 point here. Yeah, what a roll that 7 took indeed. And Ashley says, looks like a good roll set. Masters is fun. It's all racks based, which is fun. When you lag, the person that wins determines whether they're going to take the break or whether they choose the format. You either start in 9-ball or you play 8-ball. 23-29, I am not off on score. Wow, I definitely thought I was. But yeah, it's very interesting with the way the format. I like the fact that it's racks based, and it's nice. The team side, you don't have to have a big team. You know what I mean? And it definitely gives you a little bit of a different mentality. Yeah, rack space completely changes 9-ball too. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Mike said they'd be starting Jedi Master. I said, if Jedis there are, then Padawans there will. Oh my goodness gracious, you did. If Jedis there are, then Padawans there will be. There you go. I had to do it in Yoda's voice. I know that wasn't the best Yoda, but Laura, I appreciate it. I appreciate that so much. The geek in me is happy. Love me some Star Wars. Just remember, guys, this is the way. All right, let's see here. One on the break here by Joel. Joel in a little bit of a lead here, which he needs to be. Kelly, what's up?
Hey, hey.
How you doing?
Hot.
By the way, Laurel says
We're
hi.
good. Hi, Laurel.
It's Lassa. We're talking about the creation of the Padawan Masters.
Padawans and Jedis.
Padawans and Jedis. Yeah, trying to be very encouraging, Mr. Ashton, on the YouTube side here.
Speaking
About
of,
increasing his game.
there's a Padawan team out in the world right now that needs 2 more players, people.
Oh, that's
you,
amazing.
If you are a 5 or a 6 and you want to play on Padawan, then get in touch with us. 'Cause
Yes.
we got a team for you.
Yep,
Brand new team starting on June 15th,
that's huge.
which is the next time that Jedi, Padawan, and ladies, who also has a team looking,
Yep.
will play.
Yeah, I was just bragging about how much your skill can definitely grow from being on a Padawan or Masters team. So, Laura said, I love hearing you do it in your Yoda voice. There we go. Michael Kane wants to know, which night does the Padawans play on?
First
First
Saturday of every month,
Yep.
with a little bit of variation right now while we adapt to the new APA calendar out there. But
I had somebody respectfully, without doing it on purpose, call me out of saying, Tim, you should join Padawan. I was in Padawan. I loved it. That's why I can encourage it. Unfortunately, my career path is keeping me out and about to where it's just very tough to give up a Saturday on a weekend versus being out and about doing other commentaries. So it's tough for me to. I want to do it. I understand the want and knowing how much of a benefit it is. I don't care if I lose. Well, I do care because I'll be on a team. But it wouldn't upset me if I lose every single match. I have too much care to say.
I've lost a lot of Masters matches.
Yeah.
A lot.
Mike Kane says, Destination League, sorry for all the questions. Destination League, when is that starting up?
Destination League. How do I make this louder?
Are you your mic too?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, there we go. All right, so Destination League, I love all the questions, Michael. No need to apologize for that. But Destination Division is getting started again on June 23rd. June 23rd is going to be the start date. That division is up to 8 or 9 teams, somewhere in there. And that division is going to a once-a-month format now.
There we go.
So they will no longer meet every other week like they were. This is now a once-a-month, and that is on Sundays here at 9-Ball Heaven. And the destination has changed as well, based on the feedback that we received. We are playing for Montreal. And Montreal has a tournament up there, the CPA Montreal Invitational, that we've been lucky to go to now 2 years in a row, and we have secured an 8-ball slot. I keep thinking you're starting a sentence to say, like, we.
Oh, you are? We? Yes. Yep.
No, he's just practicing his French.
I actually, just because we're signed up for next year, which, again, shout out to Pascal. Much love to you, brother. And very much looking forward to that. But I already talked to wifey. I told her that I need to be able to spend a solid few months. I want to magically without Pat. Nobody message if I know there's a couple of y'all that may know Pascal in here just from being in the live stream. None of y'all message him, but I'm going to save it until he's on the live stream with me, and I'm going to wait for him to say a sentence in French. I'm going to hopefully be able to respond to it in French back and blow his mind for a second. That's my goal. That's my hope, dream, and desire. We'll see if I can make it happen.
You want to have a conversation with Pascal in French?
Not a full convo, but I just wanted to say something in French while he's explaining something to the live stream, and then for me to comment with it, and for him to look over at me and be like, "Parlez-vous?" I'd be like, "Oui." Be like, "I have blew your mind."
Alrighty then.
Yeah, it's a goal. It's a goal. We'll see
I
if it
like
happens.
goals. I like goals. I had a goal earlier. I had to put a baby to sleep. Did you see it?
Oh, I love the fact you literally were full mom while you were eating, and
yeah, I got to rock a baby to sleep while I ate with one hand. It was like, yep.
It was phenomenal. Michael says Canada A. Yep, Canada A. Ashton on YouTube says, I could probably get up to 5. I really cracked down and spent way too much money practicing, but that's about as far as I'm going. That's not necessarily true, Ashton. Again, I know we talked last time, and I always want to be encouraging to you, buddy, but you've got to get in that mindset that you can go as far as it is that you possibly want to be able to go.
I halfway agree, though, with the thought that, like, 5 is kind of a stopping point until you're going to put work in. Like,
yes, that is true.
Hard to get beyond a 5 and not be intentional.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't randomly become an 8 or a 9, you know. Little pep talk going on here.
28-34. Joel does need the win here. However, Eric has done a fantastic job again.
I like that Eric is dancing while he's racking.
Both these guys, yeah. Both these guys are skill level 5s, and Eric has secured it being 6-14 now. Fun fact, Kelly, with you coming into this here, I know you've been away doing other things here for a moment, but Team Smokin Q can literally lose these 3 matches 6-14 on each of them and still win overall.
What?
They're in that type of.
Oh, I hadn't even noticed the team score.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jamming right now. I took a picture of what's going on next door. Do you want to see?
Yeah, please. Please, I hear the band going, so it's bumping over there.
Full on afros. It's
a disco
I love
party.
It.
It's a disco. Oh, it is. That's phenomenal.
Full afros.
Oh, I love the band. That's so great.
Bell bottoms, sequined pants.
That's phenomenal. That's amazing.
You can't walk through there and not want a boogie.
Yeah.
If Laurel were here with me right now, she would boogie.
Ashton, the only other thing I'd recommend to you, I know you got a strong 7-9, is it sounds like to me you would probably benefit, and if you get a chance to, even if you don't have a team going, you would probably benefit going to Vegas. Honestly, if I was you, man, and feel free to tell him I sent you, go see if Joey Gray's at the Q-Tech booth doing his lessons. He'll do, usually, let me not say what he'll for sure do and promise anything, but usually does individual lessons, and he'll take before and after photos for you and help you adjust certain things and give you that go-to information to be able to have after the lesson's said and done, which is huge. And I would really recommend that. It sounds like that's what you need in your life, buddy. You need a pro. That's an actual pro.
Oh, is that all, Tim? I just need a pro to improve my game?
Well, I think if he hears it from a pro.
I'm helpless without a pro.
And they see what he's doing wrong, other than just telling him that, hey, you're just poking at everything. I think if they can give him an extra tool or two, it would help.
I don't know. I'm just going to say, Joey is amazing.
He is. I love Joey Gray.
But I might be a tough student.
I mean, you beat me before. I've had lessons from Joey Gray. in Vegas.
I'm not sure what you're trying to say right there.
I'm saying that you may
That
think
I don't need Joey Gray?
No, you may think you're a tough student, but I've had lessons. You beat somebody that has had lessons from him. I don't think you're going to be as tough as you think. I think you do phenomenal. I'm complimenting you is what I'm trying to do.
Well, I know, but I'm not going to practice. I'm going to be the 5 that we were just talking about on
you
here.
just don't have time to, though. That's the problem.
That's the problem, yes.
If you didn't have 2 kids and you only had only the APA,
I would for sure play Padawan Masters.
you might have an opportunity then. Might. I mean, this league's big enough as it is anyways to run. So.
Did you know at the USAM qualifier here in Jacksonville, there are 5 league operators playing in that USAM?
I got to know they're playing in ours here?
Yeah, in the Jacksonville one.
Who's the 5 league operators?
Well, our very own Mike Moore is one of them.
Oh, that's so amazing. Let's go.
So I think Mike, Will, Kevin, James.
Oh, my gosh. That's
so
amazing.
I'll throw last names for you guys. Mike Moore with Jacksonville APA.
Yep.
James Harper with Seminole County APA.
Yep. Him and Michelle.
Kevin Morgan with First Coast APA. Will Hoyt with Southeast Georgia APA.
We just got to get Billy down here. Tell me Billy's coming.
I do not believe, not that I'm aware of. And I want to say there's another one too.
That's amazing.
I swore there were 5. So I'm trying to remember who the 5th one is.
I got to make sure. I'm pretty sure I have the prelims in my phone already, but I need to make sure I have the dates in there. Because that is going to be a live stream to not miss.
It's going to be fun.
Oh, my gosh. The fact we got league operators, because I don't remember last year having league operators.
Maybe Ashley's playing. Maybe she's the one I'm forgetting.
I'd adore that.
Ashley might be playing. I can't remember.
Ashley's not Kevin out of it.
I know that I am not playing. I would be.
Kelly's like, for sure, my name is not on that list.
Yeah, no, I am not playing.
I don't need to check it twice.
It is the only tournament that league operators are allowed to participate in.
It makes sense, though. With it, I mean, it's the U.S. Amateurs.
It's the Open.
Yeah, it's the Open.
So it's the only one that they're allowed to participate in. It also is a no handicap format, so we can't go into it underranked.
Yep, 100%.
So.
There's no way that y'all's connection with APA can interfere with how you would do it in the tournament.
Exactly. So yeah, there's a whole slew of them that are going to be participating in that one.
The most benefit anybody could say is the same benefit any of us could, and that's like, oh, that person plays in the same APA league I do, so I kind of know how they shoot already. That's the most you could possibly say is that you actually have seen somebody shoot before, which all of us can say.
Right.
Watch the live stream. Boom, you're guilty of it too. Congrats. Like, I scoped out the competition. No, all you did was psych yourself out is what you did because you're too worried about how good of a shot they are or not. Oh, man. Been there, done that, got the coffee mug. I'm like, I was talking about this earlier too on stream. I was like, I've had a good piece of humble pie served to me. I'm like, I can definitely beat that person. I should definitely win against this person. I've seen them shoot before. I just got smoked by that person. What did I do? I set myself up for a huge failure.
I missed ball in hand twice.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
scratched on ball in hand. And
It's bad.
I will find a way. When there's a way, there's a way.
Yep.
I almost said it backwards.
When there's a way, there's a will. There is.
When there's a way, there's a will. Not always. When there's a will, there's a way, but there's not always a way when there's a will. Backwards.
Oh.
Again, I don't know where I'm at with it.
Well, if I have the score correct here, I think Eric's about to have a chance to jump up another bracket here as a guarantee. Yeah, he definitely is. 32 points gets him up to a bare minimum 14-6, which is exactly how I said they have the potential for this to play out, and that's assuming if he loses.
So whose
Or,
throw
I'm
is
sorry,
it
I'm sorry.
next?
No, forgive me. He's a 5. I am wrong. He's at a 13-7. Sorry. Should be at a 13-7.
Joel
They're
needs to
5s.
close this out.
Yep.
What's the next jump?
The next jump for the 5 is 34 points. So he is 1 point away from making it a 12-8 at best, or at worst. So Laurel says, me too, I'm the worst with ball in hand, right?
Ball in hand is terrible for me.
All right, double checking, waiting here.
Eric jamming.
Never mind, Eric's already at it. He is at 34. I was off on the score.
So it is a 12-8 right now?
12-8 no matter what.
All right.
Period. Now, a very important that Joel gets the 12-8 versus Smokin Q.
Yeah.
And he's good. Eric down to needing 3 more now.
Wow.
He has eyes on that too. He just doesn't have a lot of leeway to work with it here. But Gary in chat says, "Let's go pockets too big. Wish I was there to root for us." Omar, there you go. Gary showing Omar the love. Poor Omar was in a tragic situation earlier where his break cue came in half during the break.
That's crazy.
It's the
I've never
wildest-
seen
wildest
anything
thing
like
ever.
it.
Wildest thing ever.
He broke, and there's oddly video of it because, you know, we're at the World Qualifier, so somebody was randomly videoing and
Great shot.
like videoing straight on of him breaking this rack, and he broke, and he threw his arm forward, or his back arm forward, and the shaft of the
top
cue
half,
just
literally the top half.
followed the cue ball onto the table.
And just so everybody's very clear here, it wasn't his tip.
Nope,
it was the entire
whole
shaft.
half of the cue.
Like I had a couple people correct me. They were like, "You mean the tip flew out?"
And
right?
it
I'm
didn't
like, "No."
splinter the cue
Nope.
into 2 pieces. No, like the whole thing snapped.
It was like he didn't twist it on.
Yeah,
At all here.
and it just flew off.
All right.
I don't know how to make that video available, Ashton. I'm sure
I will.
whoever has
I'll
it
get
somehow.
I'll get it for it's. I had an issue earlier, so I'm not touching it again during live stream because I thought it kicked us off of Facebook. However, I will post it. I promise you. Emily sent it to me, and I will definitely have it posted for you. I swear, I promise. I'm just not doing it right this second because I don't want anything to mess up because of Restream. I went doing it on the computer earlier and it got mad. So
Don't mess with our stuff.
Yep, we're not. I literally had to click live back in on your end real fast, and Restream was like, "Yeah, I'm here, bro. What do you mean? Like, the stream's here." I'm like, No. Under Restream channels, you showed 2 out of 5. Don't you lie to me. I'm like, don't you act like we were good. We weren't. Oh man. Did he hit the cue ball? Yes. Yeah. He was in stroke and he made contact with the cue ball, so everything was in motion forward.
Yeah, the break actually happened.
Yep,
like it was a good, solid break.
Yep. And the shaft just kept following.
Picture, yeah, like
it was like a spear gun.
it was
He
like a
spear gunned it.
follow-through
Right.
shot
Yeah.
with the cue stick.
Yep.
But it was a good, solid break to the point that they came and asked us what to do, because then the cue stick goes onto the table and knocks a bunch of balls around. And so we determined that common sense must prevail, and you should re-rack. And that's what happened. Common sense must prevail, by the way, is a
Chadwick
direct
and Brandon.
quote out of the official team manual. So we like to fall back on that one, and in this one it seemed appropriate. So considering that the rack had just started, and we just determined that scratch that, start over.
All right, we do have Mr. Chadwick for Team Smokin Q. And we got Mr. Brandon Merkel here for Team Pocket Pounders. Even 4-4 race, guys. Give me a second. I will get it updated here, but there we go. Let me get the name over. Just Chad? Okay. Those who know him and love him, call him Chad. All right, I like that. All right, and games must win. It is a even 31-31 race. All right, so now let's talk about, since this has changed. So Team Smokin Q technically needs 10 points to win overall between these 2 matches. Now, obviously, if they get a win at all, it's over no matter what. But if they lose the next 2, 5-15, they still win. So they are still sitting in a great place here. Brandon has really got to shut down Chad here. So.
Oh man, I thought you were talking to your friend Chad again. And then I thought it was the chat. And then I realized that we actually have a friend named Chad today.
We have Chad on the table playing here.
So you're not allowed to talk to chat in the chat while Chad is playing on the table, because that would just be too many Chads in my life.
And I'm assuming you explained to Cammie about the common sense situation. I know I
I
had
did.
mine. I figured. I don't know if I can put it in slow-mo, but I'll try to. I'll see if I can, Laurel. Yeah, if the stick touched anything, got a re-rack. Yeah, that's what the common sense was that we did, was that it was a complete, it was a malfunction. Like, there was no no intention or anything crazy behind it. It's just it's such a one-off situation that even Mike and Kelly, who have, I mean, how many years ago have been league operators total, roughly?
6.
6 years. 6 years in league operating. And this is definitely a first for them that I could tell, because they both looked at each other like, wait a minute.
What happened?
Yeah, hold on. So it did this, and like you're just seeing them both kind of scratch their head for a second. I'm like, what in the French toast happened at this event, and how? And but yeah, I don't know which make his cue was, by the way.
I had to look up some pictures from our very first World Qualifier, which was 5 years ago. You know, you got to be a league operator for a year before you can have your, not really. Some people actually purchase APA areas and like purchase and host a World Qualifier in the next couple of weeks. That would be insane to me.
So
but
stressful.
that sounds absolutely stressful.
You could not ask me to do that.
But anyways, our first World Qualifier was 5 years ago as league operators, and at the time when I was holding, Connor was only 4 months old.
Yep.
And so when I was holding Jasper, I was like, I got to find my first pictures of Connor at tournaments. And he actually didn't go to the World Qualifiers, but he did go to plenty of other tournaments with us.
Brings back some memories, huh?
Yeah.
Brings back some memories.
He stopped going to tournaments with us once he could move.
Yeah. Yeah. It would become quite a bit difficult there.
Because he never stopped moving.
No, that boy loves his Sonic shoes. I mean, that boy is fast, too.
Moving.
Super fast. But he's a great kid, though, man. I think super respectful. Love seeing him around at the different events. I still think back to how much fun it was having them here when we had Soup and Shoot. And, of course, always with the trunk or treats that we get to have. And
it is definitely fun watching them grow up around here.
yes, it is. And now we have a whole nother slew of babies that we get to do it as well here, and it's so much fun.
I know. There's 3 on Friday night alone that were born in the last few months.
That's crazy. Fortunately here, Chad having to get a ball in hand again. I think that's what, the second or third ball in hand already. Barely in this matchup here. 1 second.
Getting rowdy over there.
I know. I was just thinking that. I was like, that house going to come down over there next door.
Oh, I think that was a match.
Oh, was that? Oh,
yeah.
I thought that was because the Disco Inferno going on over there.
Oh, no. I think that was somebody yelling at a 9-ball to get in there.
I mean, we do have to be real here, right, Kelly? We are at the point of, A, it's been a long day. B, somebody's going home after this and will not be returning for day 2, so there is definitely going to be a little extra passion poured on top of everything tonight, so I would not be surprised.
There are a subset of teams here who took the hardest path on the bracket, and I feel for you guys.
All 3 rounds.
Yeah, if you were in round 1 and won round 1, if you were the winner of round 1, then you played again in round 2, and if that didn't go very well, then you had to stay and play tonight. So if you win, lose, now you're playing. So that's a long day for those guys. We know that. I feel for you. If you were here in round 1 this morning and you won, then you got to take a 2:30 break and come back for the 7 o'clock round. So that's not too bad. And then if you were here for the morning and lost, you got to come back for the 7 o'clock round.
Absolutely.
Wait, I didn't do that right.
No,
if you were here in the morning and won,
yeah,
then you went to the next round. And if you won that one, then you're done for the day.
Yeah, you're done for the day, yeah.
Yeah.
It was the round 2 guys that if that was their first one and they won that one, then they just come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right.
Yeah, there's a very small handful that only played 1 round today.
Yes. Yep. Very, very small. I know the Donnie Eaters were one of them because Harold was looking at me. I was like, yeah. I was like, y'all won, right? She's like, yeah. I was like, cool. See you tomorrow noon. She's like, what? I'm like, unless something's changed. I said, I'm like 99% sure. I was like, double check your bracket so I don't tell you wrong. to make sure nothing magically has changed. I said, but teams that won the second round don't come back till tomorrow. And sure enough, they pulled up and said, yep. And I was like, I remember some things. Robert, I don't think the drawing has happened for the secret word for round 2 yet.
I need to get the rest of the names from
yeah.
JT because he tallied for me for a little while.
We may have to have that for you tomorrow. Just to be upfront.
Maybe I'll post in the morning the winner of round 2 secret word, and maybe we'll pick up a secret word for the noon round tomorrow.
That'd be good.
Which I could tell you guys all on the live stream when we get started.
That's true, because I won't be here.
Because Tim won't be here.
I won't be here to start. I will be at church playing the drums, and as soon as I can book it on over.
So we can even
Boogie, woogie,
practice together of how we're going to convince him to say the secret word.
Oh, there we go.
We got to pick it, though.
Definitely one of my world famous catchphrases.
I feel like we should just put out a secret word right now.
A little APB.
Let's see. What could the secret word be?
I don't know. We're already late in this matchup. I'm just not gonna. I already suck at it as it is. I'm not gonna have enough time.
He's getting nervous. Do you hear him, guys? He's nervous about the secret word.
I definitely am.
You know why? Because he couldn't figure it out in round 2.
I could. I was doing so bad. And what was bad too is JT literally sat right here, and then hopped on Facebook, typed out and hit send. I'm like, wait a minute. What were the last 3 minutes? What did I say? What all have I said? And I was sitting there literally playing back. I was like, the waitress came over. This is what I said. This is what I did, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm like, I still couldn't think of it. And it was, literally it was the sentence right before the waitress came over. Right before. That's why when you said a small miss, I was like, I did. It was a small miss that he had.
It's, if you don't know what we were talking about, we put out a secret word earlier today. Or, yeah, I think we did it. No, we did it yesterday. Mike and I put out a secret word yesterday, and we didn't tell Tim about it. And it was a fun little game we played in the first round where every time Tim said the secret word and people commented, then they got entered for a free singles board. Tim didn't know anything about it and figured it out in round 1. And then in round 2, he was looking for the secret word and he couldn't find it. So he couldn't figure out what it was. He knew how people were responding, but he couldn't figure out what he was saying to cause it.
Yeah, it cracked me up because Kelly had such a chuckle when I messed on phone. I'm like, what did I miss? Like, did I say this? Or like, what did I do?
I realized right away. I was like, oh, no. Okay, the first secret word was every time Tim said the word snap,
yep.
Everybody had to comment, oh, snap. And it became super obvious. Like, obviously, he's saying snap. People are saying, oh, snap. And it was easy.
Yeah.
So then the second one we made a little harder.
Yep. And it was a good one, though. It was. I should have caught it. I definitely should have caught it. It was a catchable one.
It was catchable, but the world of lagging in the internet,
in real time,
that helped us.
Yep, it sure did.
So I would say, so far, you have a point in the game, and I have a point in the game.
Oh, now it's definitely on. Now that you done provided a point system with it, and it's me versus you. Oh, snap.
And I'm a league operator, and you have to give me weight.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. So I have to be 1 point ahead. That's what you're saying. So like if
you got to win by 2. No, I'm just kidding. He's like, I don't want to win by 2.
Well, there's only 3 rounds left, so I gotta win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just play a straight up winner, but right now we're tied, 1-1.
I'm down for that. That's good. Might get the 4. No love for Chad. Well, Brandon is off to the right start on this race here of what he needs to do, but let's talk about this here, guys. Team Smokin Q needs 10 points overall without a win, and just any win gets them overall here. So these are both skill level 4s. So Chad, 6 points, 9 points, 12, 15, 19. That's the order for the splits here. And that'll make it go from a 19-1 to a 19-2 and so on. So that is what he is looking to do. Yeah,
now I'm distracted and I'm trying to find a word.
That's funny. She says, now I'm distracted. I'm trying to find a word. Just trying to go back into probably previous stream, and I'm sure there's a chat GPT or something out there that has recorded every word I've ever said and probably could give you a breakdown of the percentages of how many times I've said a particular word.
Well, that's the problem.
I'm probably not wrong.
Is I'm trying to, there probably is something out there. But I'm trying to just think of it in my brain, and it's not working very well.
Whatever it is, guys, it can't be boom goes that dynamite, because for some reason or other I have that stuck so far in my head that's going to be that at some point in time. And y'all can't do that one, unfortunately. Can't
Well,
do it.
because and there's the other catch, is it can't just be a word. There has to be a callback, too.
It has to be a callback, yep. It's a good try. Very good try by Chad.
Ooh, I think I just came up with it. I think
Marianne's over there
we
enjoying
might have
that fan
one.
for a second. Kelly, I will have my fan tomorrow, by the way.
Really, Tim? You want a
Yes.
fan in here for tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
That's weird.
It's hot. So hot.
Okay, so I'm not hung up actually looking for the word. I'm hung up
Oh.
looking for a fun
Great
way
shot.
to write the word.
He's got a tough cut for that 6 ball here. Yeah, not even really a cut. He's actually may just need to go for the bank here. It may even work as kind of a two-way. A nice little force follow here. Go for the bank, get it back downfield. He went for the cut. Oh, we got it. What a shot. Well played, Chad. Golly, that was very tough. Very, very tough. Nicely done. I'm impressed by that cut. I cannot believe he just made that like he did. That was not easy in the least bit, and he landed it perfectly. He's got a little bit of a back cut here on the 9. Smooth stroke this, though. If he overpowers this, he might come all the way back down, bottom left. Yeah, he hit it good. He hit it good. He missed, but that speed was nice. If y'all look, though, that cue ball definitely started tracking closer towards that bottom left-hand corner pocket. I don't think it was going to go based on the trajectory, but would have gotten close here. And a good out by Mr. Brandon here. Good run by Chad, though, gaining a few extra points. 13-7. All right, score remains confirmed. 7-13. Brandon's doing good.
7-13.
7-13. And again, Chad is.
So Brandon needs to win,
Yeah, if
but he needs to like blow it out of the park win.
he does, because I mean, again, we're just looking at 2 5-15. So in order for
Well, I mean, so far he's on pace.
yeah, Chad only has to get to 19 points.
Chat or chat?
Chad. Chad. He's only getting 19 points to make it a 5-15 and make it to where they can lose by that again. What a freaking break and a half. Wow.
A break and a half?
A break and a half here. Quick little instant replay brought to you by Threefold, my official sponsor for all your trophy engraving sublimation needs. Check out Threefold. Feel free to message me, voiceofjacksonville@gmail.com, and I will forward your information to them. Take a look at this.
That was quite a pitch
You
there.
like that?
Yeah.
I've said it a few times.
Take a look at this.
Chad has the opportunity. Ashley says he heard a T in there too. That's where the whole joke came in, was when I was saying before in my stream, I was like, "What's up, chat?" is what I was trying to say, but she thought I was talking to Chad. D is in Delta. And
now we have both.
I just gave Chad all those. Hold on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. And
Did
just
you
made
see
that.
the word? I just realized that I've been like waving my phone around. Did you see the word?
No. I couldn't have anyways. I was too excited about this that my tiredness / allergies are kicking in and my eyes are getting weary. I was apologizing earlier. I was like, I know. I told Will, I was like, I know I'm putting my eyeball out. I'm sorry.
What did I just sing? What tune is that?
Eyes are getting.
It's a show. It's some kind of
I don't know.
TV show.
Jason says, Tim, that's why you break from the sides. I'm not saying.
It's King of Queens.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never watched that show, really.
You haven't watched King of Queens? That thing has like 4 hours of reruns a day. How have you never seen King of Queens?
I don't have regular TV. There's so much Disney that plays in my house. And we have a
I mean, King of Queens
confirmation for
existed
ball hand.
long before your kids
It did. You're not
and
wrong.
streaming.
You're not wrong. But then I was watching something like Supernatural instead.
Supernatural. See, I've never seen that one.
Oh, what? With Winchesters?
Is
17
it
Winchester.
scary?
Yeah.
I don't do scary.
It can be.
I don't do scary movies or scary shows.
About demons and angels and
Now,
that kind of
Angels
stuff.
and Demons was a great book.
That was.
Who hasn't seen King of Queens?
I figured Laura was going to chat in and say she loved King Queens. I'm not surprised. Knowing you know Mike and Kelly sitting over here talking so phenomenally at King Queens. Is he going to follow this through? Yeah, I don't know if I actually agree with that setup there. I felt like they, I really feel like he should have been almost straight on. Normally I like that option, but I feel like he should have been straight on, hold it back just a tiny bit, taking the 8 in the same top right corner pocket with where the 9 was. Obviously, even if he had made it, he still would have been a little tougher on the 8. So, oh, Ashton said he's seen both shows, would prefer Supernatural. Keep in mind, they're two completely different types of shows, though. That is.
Apples to oranges is
yeah.
not fair.
Yeah, apples to oranges is not fair. I definitely.
And we
agree.
like fair here in the APA, folks.
That's true. Excalibur.
I forgot I wore makeup, and I just
Oh,
rubbed
you didn't
my
do that.
eye.
No, ouch. Oh,
Now
my
I have
mouth.
makeup in my eye.
Makes my eyes hurt, and they're already hurting. I ain't got my eye drops on me like a dum-dum.
I have some somewhere.
Yeah, it's bad. My eyes have been drying out here lately. And Kevin James stand up is incredible. Now, that is true. Kevin James is phenomenal. I do like Kevin James. Like him in, what was it, Mall Cop? Yeah, very different shows. That's right, Ashton. Very, very different. Oh, yeah, Kelly bringing out eye drops. What's bad is I usually keep stuff in my car regardless. I normally have gum. I normally have throat lozenges of some sort. And I normally have eye drops and Tylenol and ibuprofen. Those are like
I
5
have
things I always keep on me. And
all
guess
of
what's not in
those
my car?
things.
Guess what's not in my car at all? Those 5 things at all, because I didn't put my backpack in there. 1 second, guys, right back.
It's amazing. Sitting here and doing this, you just don't realize all of the different ways that, like, sitting here all day long actually affects you. My jaw is shot by the end of the day, sitting here on the commentary mic. I'm taking ibuprofen. You're drinking lots of water because your throat's dry, your eyes are dry. You just don't realize it. Who knew, sitting here on a microphone all day, hanging out and having fun. Cammie, I was going to post the new secret word tonight, but I decided, given that the score of this match, where it is, that we would wait and put up a secret word when we had more time guaranteed on stream. It's hard enough to think of it. I can't waste it for a 20-minute stream. We got to have a whole round. So, but it will be up on the Mike Kelly APA Facebook account. It's the only place that I can put it and hide it from Tim. And I don't want him cheating and finding the secret word.
You have my word. I will not cheat. And my sincere ask from everybody is in no way, shape, or form. Do not message it to me. Don't. Please. It's been a lot of fun. And it takes one person to ruin it. And there's no way I wouldn't be able to say otherwise that I knew it was ruined, because I'm too honest about it. So
There was one moment in round 1 where I thought you were playing dumb.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I was like, somebody told him about the game.
Yep. Nope.
And nope.
Nope. 100% didn't realize that first. So it should be 10
He was
to 12.
passing me notes saying, what is up with Oh Snap?
Yeah. 10-20 score confirmed. Thank you so much for those eye drops. Very, very welcomed here. That is far better. Oh, did I move them?
I don't know where you put them.
I thought I had them right here. You took them.
Did I take them?
Yeah, I had it right back here. I definitely didn't put it in my pocket.
Oh,
I
okay.
reached. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
It's not gum, but it's mints.
Hey, it still helps.
I don't do gum.
Thank you so much, Kelly.
You're welcome.
That's why Kelly was head partner in crime when we went to Canada. I helped her keep up with her phone, and she helped me with the rest of the stuff.
I just threw the rest of that away because I thought I lost that piece. Yeah.
What is that?
It just fell off of something.
Like a Bluetooth piece or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a button.
Yep.
We'll throw that away
I
then.
did lose it. I lost it in my purse.
Very nicely done. But yeah, please, guys, we had a lot of fun on that day. So whatever you do, don't be tempted. Don't be like, oh, Tim's not getting. I want to really help him out and stuff as well. No. Duke coming over when we're doing eye drops. Sudden death. Sudden death. Finishing. All right, I think I got the score up to date now. I know I missed one here, but it was Brandon's shot just a second ago, so. Oh, he just hooked himself back. That is Chad at the table here. Chad at the table. With an epic mustache, by the way. Hey, welcome back, Kelly.
Hi.
How you doing?
Okay.
Love seeing Duke, by the way. I was over there picking on him earlier today.
He's been a very big supporter of APA.
Yes. Oh. Cheyenne throws his hands up. It's good. Goal.
Touchdown.
Right. That was a 3-point touchdown field goal. You like that?
Yeah.
Somebody's going to be like, Tim? I'm like, yep, I did it on purpose. Don't you worry. Oh, man, that was funny. I like that reaction by Cheyenne. That was good. That's for his own teammate. Doing a little force follow here, and it's a little bit on the side of it. He might be he's in the way of it.
Yeah.
There's Miss Tiffany. She said, I left cue ball to come to another pool. How about them apples? That's funny. It's so good.
Is this guy charged yet? Almost.
Yeah. By the way, do y'all have the other sheet? We normally, I don't know where it is.
You know, the last time I saw it was Montreal.
I've had it since then, 100%.
You have?
Yeah. Just we didn't have it in the other one either at A-ball. I'm like, oh, my cords are showing. I feel like R2-D2. My parts are showing.
I noticed it earlier, and I wondered if that was the case, if it's just gone. I guess we need a new one.
Yeah.
There is a, hang on.
7 balls on the break would be like a quarter of my match. That'd be wild, wouldn't it be? Oh, Jason, you said you made 7 balls on the break and 9 ball, and you made 6 balls and 8. Get out of here, Jason. That's wild. Oh, hey, that'll work. We'll just do it later, I guess. Yeah. Yep. All right, timeout central here. We got to be getting close to that timeout being done, though. And timeout's done.
Whoops,
Oop.
sorry.
No, you're good. Sorry, I have a habit of like having my elbow right here, by the way. If it's in the way, you let me know.
No, I just can't sit still, and I keep tangling cords and tipping chairs and getting stuck.
Oh, good try. Good try. tough cut here option on the 6-ball top right-hand corner pocket. Yeah, he's going to do a little stretch here for that as well. Luckily, he's pretty tall, so he doesn't have to stretch too much, and it goes. I mean, it's got a line of sight here. Overcut it. And doesn't get into that bottom left-hand corner pocket. And not a bad leave. Again, Chad is trying to just put his mean nails in the coffin, if you would, against team pocket pounders. So every extra point that he gets in the split is good. Pocket pounders has to get a win for anybody just joining us. This is matchup number 4.
Where's Chad at right now?
Chad being at 13 points and has a skill level 4. He is sitting in the 17-3 split. So he is guaranteed Smokin Q to be at least at 44 team points overall, meaning they would need to win, or they could lose 13-7 in the last match.
That's quite a way to be going into the last 2 matches of a match, right?
Yes, it is. Oh, good Lord. Jason says he has 25 total years of playing.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, you definitely got me beat. I'm proud of saying I have a decade of being an APA. A little bit over that now, but. Joe, what do you mean by bird? Where are you at? I know you were in here.
Bird?
I don't know. He just typed out bird in chat.
There's no code word, I promise. Your secret word.
I'm like a bird. I want to fly away. Oh, that's even worse, Jason. Jason said 35, not 25 years. Jason, I'm only 37. Brother, you got 2 less years than I've been alive in the whole entire time. Now, that's especially wild. Jason was saying earlier how he has made 7 balls on the break in 9-ball before, and he has made 6 balls on the break in 8-ball before.
Wow.
7 balls in 9-ball on the break.
I'm happy if I make more than 1. Half the time, I'm just happy to make 1.
Right.
I'm going to multitask here for a moment.
Go for it. I like that, Ashton. He says he's played APA for 15 years, pool for 25. Should be 17-23 here. We'll get a confirmation. Ash says, I still don't know how to shoot through a ball. That's okay, buddy. We'll get you there, man. We'll get you there. Still got love for you.
So tomorrow at noon, we're coming back. And if anybody wants to go check out what the matchups are in the morning, you can get on the bracket. It is online, and we will continue updating that tonight. It'll be updated for you guys in the morning with table assignments before we get here.
Boom bracket.
Doors will open up at 11 for practice for those that are playing. But if you want to follow along that bracket and see who's still in the tournament, you can. We will be playing. There's matches on both the winner's side and the loser's side in the morning. So you can see 2 sides of the bracket there, 6 matches on each side. And, hey, give us a shout-out and let us know who you want to see on the live stream at noon.
There you go.
Go check out that bracket and weigh in on the choice. (16-24) is the
current score here. Nothing on the break. A little bit of an open table, but a tough cut here on the 1. And not a bad leave. I know a little bit open up for that bottom left-hand corner pocket, but that's a way tougher cut than what he was just left with. So Chad is across the full almost length of the table here, and that 1 ball is looks like maybe almost just underneath the first timing up from that bottom short rail. And he lands it perfectly. What a tough cut, and he gets it so nicely. Very, very well played by Mr. Chad there. Now, Jason says something that I'm going to tell you doesn't shock me. Hold on here.
What are you looking up?
Sorry. I might have received a message. So Jason said something in chat. He said when he had made 7 balls on the break, he was still hooked afterwards. And I will tell you that I'm not too surprised. And the only reason I'm not too surprised is because we saw that, especially in Canada. It was funny because anytime somebody made like 3 or more on the break, they were almost always hooked. And we even had one time where I think it was 5 made on the break, and they were still hooked. There was only 4 balls left on the table, and they were still hooked somehow. It was wild.
I was excited because I thought you were going to say, because we already know that table karma is real.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was going to be the logic, but no, it wasn't your logic. Table karma is real, though, and it would have served as logic just fine. No. Let's see. It is sudden death already now, and I don't think any matches have ended yet.
No, I have not seen any paperwork just yet.
It's so funny, though, and I forget this part, but we talk about it every time.
Yep.
Matches get longer as the tournament goes in. Deeper
they
you
do.
get, the longer the matches get. So right now, you know, you're getting to the top tier of the World Qualifier teams, and those matches are going to go hill, and they're going to, you know, well, not hill, but you understand what I mean. They'll be very close.
They will be, yes.
I am not going to whack my head on this today.
Laurel, I know you did not just quote Family Guy. She said the secret word is bird because it is the word. Bird, 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 bird. Bird is the word. Bird, 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 bird. Bird is the word. Bird, 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 bird. Sorry.
That's from Family Guy?
That is from Family Guy. Yes, ma'am.
I guess I just know it from Mike.
He is your Family Guy, so I mean that makes
He's
complete
my
sense.
Family Guy?
He's your Family Guy.
I never really watched Family Guy.
Laurel says, I sure did quote it. You darn Skippy.
Should probably agree with you about Mike being my Family Guy, too.
I got to do a little Cleveland out there. Like, oh, that's nasty.
Uh-oh. There it is, guys. The late night hour is here.
Oh, yeah, the shenanigans. Why did you have to say it?
The late
Laurel
night.
started it. It ain't my
The
fault.
late night show.
I've done so good. Tried to. I did warn him earlier though. I was like my voice was going a little bit, and I said, you know, I was like, please forgive me, guys. I was like, it's been a great day, but a long day, but a blessed day. I'll take this day any day of the week I can.
That's one of my favorite times to be on the live stream, though, is because it gets silly.
It does.
Silly is fun.
She said Mike did sing that song repeatedly. That's funny. Lisa in chat says, you got this, Brandon. Let's go. Showing Brandon love as you should. I'm definitely off on score. Don't mind that, guys. I'll get it updated here in a moment, but I'll keep track of it as best I can.
No, you should mind it. You should get on him. Don't allow that kind of crap around here. She said crap, guys. I know, that's like PG for me on here.
That's PG-13.
For me, yeah.
That's like adding Tabasco sauce when you only meant to add just a little sprinkle of some black pepper.
Hey, but we did just establish we're in the late night hour episode.
That is true. That is true.
It's after 10 o'clock.
This is The Voice After Dark.
It's evolved. If you haven't been with us for a while after 10 o'clock, it's evolved, guys.
Yep. Sun goes down and silliness starts to shine. What was that?
I have no idea. That was weird.
That was phenomenal.
Phenomenal. That would be a good one.
Oh, Lord. I say it so much. Oh. That part is that's an easy one to absolutely that I wouldn't figure out, and I can tell you why. Because I do say it so much, and with the lag, it would so hurt me so badly. I would definitely be very confused. I'd be like I said, this. And the bad part is I'd repeat it all back, and I'd say phenomenal, and I'd still get messed up even after they give the trigger word back.
That's because your phenomenal would come with like, oh my Lanta, did you see that shot? It was phenomenal. Holy cow. And all of those words would come every time, and you wouldn't be able to figure out which one it was.
I have gained the habit of saying oh my Lanta because it's silly Dominic Dunn of all people, goober. He out of nowhere started saying out stream. We couldn't stop saying it. And then I started saying it, making fun of it. And then out of nowhere, like it was like 3 streams later, it's somewhere else, and I started saying, I'm like, why did I pick up that habit? What? He rubbed off on me. Oh my gosh. It sounded like Darth Vader got throat punched.
The
voice after dark.
There you go.
That was intense, Tim.
That was.
Can you give us a good mega boom in that one?
Oh, and that one.
Mega boom.
Wow, look at that.
May the boom be with you. We're calling for a shot to be watched.
It's a being watched.
Yeah,
It's a little bit of a maze to get there now.
Ash just said, kick it at this too. Ash, we were talking about this earlier. I was like, you don't kick at things you can see. And Ash is like, but it's close to the rail and it's a short angle. I'm kicking at it. I was like, I kind of don't blame you to an extent, but like rule 1 says, you don't kick at things you can see. Oh, gosh. Laurel, when are you coming back down again? I need to know. We need you back on the no. What we need is I need you and Kelly and Mike behind the booth while I'm playing on a matchup, and y'all to commentate again. Because that was a treat.
Team captains.
Oh, yes. What a shot! Stop, cue ball! Yeah, baby! Wow, I could not be freaking more happy about that shot. That was amazing.
That was a good shot.
That was, Ashley, that was it.
And he just said, you know what? You guys think that I shouldn't kick? Take this.
Well, what a timeout. What's salty? You got an instant replay for that one, Brandon.
Did he?
Yeah. I had to. All right, let me double check the score here to make sure. All right, official certified score now is 20 to 30. Now, with that being said, if Brandon gets one on the break, it is over for this matchup. We go into our last 5th matchup, sudden death. Obviously, Chad still has the potential to win, but he needs 11 points to do so. Now, Chad being skill level 4, getting to 20 points has guaranteed him a 15-5. So he has put Smokin Q to where in the last one they can again lose 5 to 15 again and will still win overall. And that is the one on the break. Very good job. Home team score goes to 46. Away team score.
That was it.
There's a 34.
So they're on pace. Smokin Q is on pace. They got their 5 in that one.
Yes, ma'am.
And now they just need 5 more
Just
to
need a
win.
5. Yeah. So depending on who they put up here, I will do the calculations for you. Also, guys, before anybody says, hey, he's giving extra points, every ball will be worth 2 points except the 9. The 9 will be worth 4 points because we are in the one and only sudden death, where the points do matter and the rules are not made up.
The rules are not made up.
Yeah.
I want to clarify, we don't make up any of our rules.
No. It's I'm flipping the whose line is it anyways? Where they're like the points don't matter and the rules are made up. I'm like, well, the points do matter and the rules are not made up.
What?
Whose
what
line
show
is it
this?
anyways?
Oh, I forgot about that show.
With Drew Carey and them.
Yeah.
Well, Drew Carey was one of the originals, but one second, guys, I gotta mute up. Laurel said, thank you so much for the nice comment, Tim. I had so much hanging out with Kelly that night, and I felt completely flattered that she invited me in to sit with you, or sit for you. Absolutely, my dear. It was my honor and pleasure as well here. It meant a lot to me. It meant a lot. I don't always get to play a lot of matches and stuff just due to the field that I'm in. And when I do get to play, it's a lot of fun. So I'm waiting to see here kind of what they're discussing. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to mute up, try to find out here. Give me 1 second. All right, so they definitely were discussing what I thought was. All right, Ricky versus Daniel here. Let me get this punched in real fast. All right, here, and so Ricky is a 4, and he has to get a 5-15 to win. So 19 points is what Ricky has got to go to. All right, guys, so I have adjusted for the difference. Normally, Ricky would be going to 31. However, if he gets to 19 points, he will, the loss, if he didn't gain any more points from there, would automatically put him 5 points for the team for Smokin Q to 15, which would make it a 51-49 win overall and send Pocket Pounders on the way home. So we got Daniel there in the green tee, and Ricky coming over here in the blue short sleeve. Looks like Ricky's going to win the lag for Smokin Q. He mined again as well, guys. We are in sudden death. Every ball is worth 2 points. The 9 balls are worth 4 points. There is 20 points possible for rack. If Ricky takes all points in this rack, it is over. So tough place to be. But Team Pocket Pounders has done a great job bringing it back up to this point in time because honestly, I was not sure for them if it was going to go to a matchup number 5 here. And so I will have to say they got to hold their head up high here for what they're doing.
Okay.
You good there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, thanks for letting me rearrange here.
Yeah. So Kelly, I got it updated now on the matchup here. Smokin Q again only needs 5 points to win. Ricky only has to go to 19 points to do that.
19.
Yeah, he's a skill of 4. Would normally be going to the big 3-1
Oh, so you've just put the 19 in
Just
there.
put the 19, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'd be over then, so. All right, here we go, guys. We're off to the races. This is the last matchup of the night. Again, we will start back up at the wonderful noon tomorrow.
We're getting
High-
to the
high
time of the
noon.
night where there's lots of questions about score. Nine-ball score raises lots of questions when we get to
Yes,
this
it
point.
does.
So
It makes sense. It gets, you know, again, a handful of teams have been here since this morning.
brains are
Brains
fried.
are fried. Yep. And also too, there are quite a few newer faces compared to
Absolutely.
the last one. So I'm not surprised that some people are like, hey, I haven't been in this scenario. I haven't had to deal with this really. Maybe I've had to deal with it in triangles per se, but you know, you would have only had 2 matches in triangles versus they could have just went one day today and have already had 3 matches now instead of 2. So they've had more opportunities for this to come up.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of people who haven't been in this environment before. They just don't know all the rules. And, you know, there's a reason we look them all up, too, is because we only deal with them a handful of times a year.
Yes.
And we wouldn't expect anybody to know them all.
Dane with a good attempt there on the 1. Had a 1-6, maybe a combo here.
From my angle up
It's
here,
tough.
it looks pretty straight.
It looks like it's dead on combo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hit the 1 ball just a little bit to the left of center, and it looks like it'll go right in.
I like that. That can be big points here. There we go. And Mr. Ricky is on the board.
On the board.
On the board. We've already had 1 dead ball and 1 ball made. 4 points out of the possible 20 for this rack have been captured. Yeah, I actually love when it gets down this. I was saying to chat as well that Team Pocket Pounders needs to be really proud because it really looked for a solid moment there, almost like we weren't ever going to get to a round 5 for them with how far behind they were, and they have absolutely done a great job really climbing back. And then on the flip side, Team Smokin has done a great job of trying to protect what lead they have and really still keep adding just a couple more points and a little bit more pressure to the overall situation. And I've loved it. It's been really cool to see. Really, really cool to see. And now it comes down to a pair of 4s in sudden death, in which Ricky is a 4 but has to get points like a 2. So that's a great position to be in. Yeah, Ashton, they were drowning tremendously. It was what, 33-7 if I remember correctly? Yeah, 33-7 because I was saying they could lose the next 3 matches 6-14. That would have given them 18 points and brought them over the 51 or brought them to the 51-point threshold. So yeah, 33-7 is where we were at, and since then we are now 46-34.
Hey, Tim.
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Time to boogie again.
Then Bell Bottom's getting down next door. By the way, if y'all don't know about 9 Ball Heaven, there's a lot of times they have wonderful live music and bands here on the weekends and at other events too, so I don't want to shortchange that like they won't have one during the middle of the week as well. They definitely will. So make sure, if that's something you're into, hop on their Facebook page, please. Take a look. They always post on there. And then just come on by, see them. Come see us tomorrow too. I mean, you got the Mega Boom. We had Predator here as well. Marianne was here doing all the APA swag that you could just gobble up as much as you wanted to. Nick was here doing cue repair, tip work. I mean, it literally was like its own little like expo.
Yeah, there's no Predator
So-
tomorrow, so don't come up looking for that one, but you can certainly come up and hang with us and play in a singles board at 5 o'clock.
Yep.
That's when we'll have the tables available where we can run that. And we will also have the Q-Tech Synergy Truewood Mappaburl 2.
Mappaburl 2.
It's only taken 2 full World Qualifiers for me to say that properly quickly.
Mappaburl 2.
But we've got that to raffle away. We've got good stuff. So come hang out, get qualified, win a Q. Or just plan to hang with us on the live stream because we like that too.
Yes, we do.
So we will be back here at noon tomorrow. And then we will be here again. 4:30 is the semifinals. And then we'll come back on Monday at 8 o'clock for the finals.
I think I gave points there when I shouldn't have a moment ago. We're at 12, 16, 18, yeah. Nope, nope, nope. 12. Yeah, I think I got it right now. Yeah, I count the dead ball. I got two dead balls so far, I believe. I might be wrong. Again, I'll get the score update. I do apologize, guys. Seriously.
Tap it or smack it is moving on.
Oh,
Tap it or smack it is moving on. FBRD is not.
I missed the FBRDs. It was good having them. It was good to have them on the live stream. Good old JT and team. There you go. I try to give you a little more slack there. Ain't much. Good try on that 7.
I guess there's an argument to be had here for hooking that guy up over here when we're here.
Oh yeah, true. I can. Yeah, we'll switch. Remind me, we'll switch that tomorrow. I can do a little swap-a-roo with our sound board. In case y'all are hearing all the extra music, because I know you are a little bit in the background. That is the live band moving and a grooving.
That's the boogie.
That's the boogie. The boogie nights. They're having a good time too. They're getting some good cheers over there as well. I like seeing it.
Tim, I'll be back with you guys here in just a few.
Yes, ma'am. Everything good? Cool. Never a dull moment for Kelly as a league operator. I will say, guys, too, as well, if y'all can start doing us a tiny bit of a favor, though. We don't mind people coming to the live stream when they absolutely need to, but if somebody's at the control desk and you're able to ask them over us, please do. Kelly has been trying to get some live stream action time when she can and be here, and unfortunately, she does get taken away from time to time for questions and stuff like that. Not to say it's not necessary. Sometimes it is. Sometimes there's nobody there. Stuff happens, but definitely give her a chance. So we'll get a score confirmation here in just a moment. All right, yeah, I'd added an extra dead ball instead. That's where I went wrong with it. It is 14-4. Ricky for Team Smokin Q here, needing only 5 total points altogether. And nothing on the break, dry as can be. So realistically, he needs either a 9 ball and 1 other ball, or he needs 3 of the regular balls to be able to win this. Daniel still needing 27 points here altogether. Ooh, that one's about to open up real good for Ricky here. And he has the ability. I'll switch camera angles here to show you, but I think he has a good window there above where the 7 is to be able to get that 2 next. And he might be able to pull this off here, go and get 2 of these points for sure. Yeah, look at that. If he can be on the right-hand side of that 7 ball, and he definitely can be. He's got to roll, though. Oh, it died on him. I was about to say, if he could end up just right here, right there, bare minimum, he would have had a great opportunity. He's going to do, it's like a kick shot here at it, maybe a 2-railer. No, he went 1. Wasn't sure if he's trying to come up short near the pocket, come up behind it or not. He's not leaving Daniel with much at all, though. What a cluster here, but that may work out in favor for Mr. Daniel. He's not really leaving Ricky with much of anything at all there. Wow. And guys, again, for somehow or another, if you don't know who I am, name's Tim Jones here at my wonderful home location with Jacksonville APA, the Voice of Jacksonville Pool. I do appreciate every single one of y'all, every single time you come and chat. Even if you're just lurking in the background, you don't say a word. Even if you just hop over real quick here because you're busy, you hit just like on it. For those that come in, do the whole kit caboodle, comment, like, share, go sub to us on YouTube as well. I appreciate y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. You make all these events wonderful and phenomenal and so much fun. All right, nice little timeout here. And a fortunate 7-ball first. And Daniel's going to do the proper thing here, double check ball in hand. And he's got to take advantage of this here, in which he's got some semi-low hanging fruit here. Brian over there in chat says, smoking indeed. Smoking indeed. It is 3 to 25 left in this race here. Again, everything is worth 2. 9 balls worth 4 points. There we go. We got the for sure low hanging fruit here, and here's the rest of it. Ooh, small miss there on the 4. Good try. Didn't leave it in the best position for Ricky either. Ricky could go off of a bank shot here with this, but he really needs to let that shot develop and open up here. That is a very tight angle right this very moment where it is. Oh, went for the cut. And gets a pretty solid lead out of it. Now, Ricky may be able to just, Daniel may just be able to clip the side of it here, hopefully not get ball in hand. And he did so. And he's going to lock it up for Daniel right back. Not a bad leave at all. Man, this band is literally grooving really awesome. I'm loving this. Oh my gosh, he was so close. What a good try indeed. Wow, almost flipped it. Here goes Daniel's opportunity again with the ball in hand. He was able to secure at least 2 of the balls last time. It was 4 points. He might be able to pull this off again. I think there's at least 2 for sure low-hanging fruit for him. Oh, he drew into it. And almost clipped himself right on top of it here. He was better off just stunning or slow roll and just roll up a little bit. This is tough. He's clipping it, but I don't know if he's got enough of an angle, but looks like he hit it good. And that 5 is going to open up tremendously for that top left-hand corner pocket. This could be 1 of 2 balls left that Mr. Ricky needs. And he gets it. 1 more ball left to go here. And Team Smokin' Q moves on to tomorrow at noon. They will be 3 rounds away from winning this all together. And that's what he did. Congratulations. All right, guys, I see some team hands shaking here. Ricky D pulling off the win for Team Smokin' Q, bringing the overall team score 51-49. This will be considered what's known as a do not finish situation here. Big congratulations. Good attempt there by Pocket Pounders. The Pocket Pounders did a great job really bringing this back. Keep in mind, guys, it was 33-7 for Team Pocket Pounders. And they brought it back tremendously. They did a very, very, very nice job. Very fantastic. Good, hard-fought battle here. But Team Smokin' Q moves on to tomorrow at noon, and we will see them here live as well, guys. Kelly did offer and say, hey, feel free to comment as well on a team that you would like to see potentially on the live stream table. The bracket, I'm going to link that one more go for you guys. It will be updated as everything finishes up. Guys, Tim Jones, the Voice Jacksonville Pool here at my beautiful hometown location in Jacksonville, Florida. Thanks to all you guys for making what I do possible. thank you for Mike and Kelly as well for the love, the support, and always allowing me to be a part of these streams, guys. It means a lot. If you love the stream, go tell them. Show them love and support. I'm tired as can be. Been up since 7:30 this morning. It is time to call it a night, to be up early in the morning for church, and then be right back here for a long day and finish it off again. Guys, y'all know what I have to say here. Take care. Be blessed. Get some rest. As always, I want to be the guy to get you to enjoy watching billiards again. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. 12 o'clock tomorrow. High noon, baby. Let's go.
The voice of Jacksonville Pool.